I can get a couple more. Don't talk to me like that.
Man, what's poppin'? Can y'all hear me? Trying to make sure you can hear me, man. Because at first, y'all couldn't hear me. So I had to restart it. I think they reported me, bro. Reported me early, man. I don't know why it's not letting my bro join the stream. Y'all must still can't hear me. Shit's crazy, bro. They done blocked me already, man. They done blocked me already. You know what I'm saying? It's all bad. Can you hear me? Let me see, man. See what's going on, man. I don't know why it's not letting me go. They mad today. Yo, if you can hear me, type something in the chat. Let me see. I can hear you? Okay, cool. So look, had to change some things around because, you know, people were upset and I get it. You didn't like my opinion. And even when I said it, right? When I said that, yo, Prime, can you join, bro? I sent you the link. Bro. I'm trying to see if I could, you know, let me use this one. Let me use the permanent joint. Use the permanent joint, man. Sent you another one, bro. Because my nigga Primetime can't want to get on here because he has something to say. Like, I personally, I don't think I said nothing wrong. And then I'm picking random joints. I'm picking random joints from the crowd. Random. I don't know none of these joints. They calling me ugly, calling me this, calling me that. I click on their page and what do we see? Outside of their children, peace be upon them, beautiful kids. Beautiful kids. You know, miracles do come from fucked up situations. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? You know, shout out Live on Lake Street. Shit was funny as fuck. They did use my old ass picture with my baby dreads. That's crazy. That was a good one. But y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all still owe me an interview talking about y'all want to get on an interview like last summer or some shit. Then y'all don't answer no emails. Shit not working on my end. I thought I could just be added to the live. No, bro, I'm on the live stream, different software, bro. Copy that link, Prime. Copy that link and put it in your web browser. You know what I'm saying? Put that bitch in the browser. Because at the end of the day, bro, like, look at the comments. Let's go. Let's try to see some of these most recent joints. Oh, that's the messages. Can't show y'all the messages. Let me refresh this real quick. Shit's funny as fuck, bro. Pam Spencer, let's see what she said. Oh, but no, smoke all the time. Smoke all the time. Smoke all the time. Smoke all the time. Let's see what Shay. I don't live in Minnesota anywhere. It doesn't apply to me. Is the question for personal reasons because yes, I am. Who is this? I'm saying I'm not even gonna go there. It's my that's my nigga like fiance little sister. I'm not even doing that, bro. Peace be upon you. Yeah, I'm saying peace be upon you. You got it. You got it, Queen. You got it. They really don't like that picture of you, bro. I think I look dashingly handsome, bro. If y'all can see that jacket, the embroidery on the jacket is crazy, bro. Fucking crazy, bro. Niggas is just mad. Sassy. So look, the sassy thing, right? It's crazy that people use the word sassy to be disrespectful. The word sassy literally means expressive, vibrant, and assertive. That's literally what sassy means. Look it up. Just it's crazy. Like this I'd be like telling you niggas, like women be throwing you insults and shit, making it seem like it's really bad, and they don't know what the fuck they're talking about, bro. They have no fucking clue what the fuck they're talking about. They just think that it sounds bad because they feel like it's wrong. It's fucking crazy. Let's see, she commented on my picture. Like, how is that? Okay, your daddy don't dress this good. The custom blazer, you're saying the vest, the floral tie, the checkered. Stop it. You want to be mid. What the? Oh, okay. Okay. Like, what are you talking about? And then it just be like, it'd be niggas like this. So look, I got this nigga, he's mad at me. We're gonna like that. We're gonna give him a like. Let's look what this nigga looks like. People with their kids, bro. Oh, this is her. All right, that's what's up. You were saying that's what's up. You know what I mean? Like these are the people that y'all are trying to say that are mad that I'm saying that they're bad or that they're mid, bro. Like, let's see what she talking about. Sharita, is she bad? We're letting this judge what Minnesota women look like. Let's see what she look like. More kids. Thank you for not having your kids. Oh, it's a fucking album cover. It looked like she took my baby dreads and put them on her eyelashes, bro. For real? That's a nice jacket though. Bro, like you can't make this shit up, bro. You can't. Let's look at the replies. You were very beautiful, by the way. When she ain't say nothing, she just supported nonsense. Like, let me see. I'm waiting for the baddies. She waiting for one to turn into myself. Let's see what she talking about. Oh, she married, I think. Okay. The makeup, the weave. Like outside of that, she's possibly one of the more attractive joints that's on there. And still, she's not a baddie. That's mids. Only thing that's probably different with her is she got a nigga. So we got one woman that was actually attractive, and then we got one woman that is moderately attractive that actually has a nigga. So there's only two of y'all that actually got something going for yourself so far. 2 out of hundreds, thousands. Yep. Y'all are on top though. We're staying far away as possible. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Cruella DeVille. Baddies though. And then, because they was talking about the white woman shit, like, this is bad white woman, bro. All right. Negative, my nigga. Negative. Like, get the fuck out of here. And then you talking about we staying far away from you. You should be staying far away from me because you got a nigga. Ding, 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 ding. Fuck anything else. Like, why are you concerned with the opinion of a man that's not fucking you while you got a relationship? This is how I know that you niggas are losing right now. Because niggas got women that are concerned about a single man's perspective on their physical attraction while they fucking sucking your dick. Like, woo. You just scared them all away. Meg Thee Stallion. Man, more kids. Let me take the kids off. Okay. All right. Baddie. Like on some real shit, bro. Yeah. Quita, you was cool today. You just here for the comments. Yep. Okay. Me too. Let's see, man. Because there were some people really going in. Says you. No, I already did her. She was one of the decent ones. So here we go. Another one. Another kid, man. Let me get that off. Let's go here. Okay, he there. Yo, turn your camera to the side, bro. Turn your phone to the side if you can, so it can be full screen. Oh, yeah, my boy. What's popping?
What's up, my boy?
Man, what's up, man? You said you had some questions for me, man. What's going on, bro?
No, man. You know you on here wilding, but at the same time.
Oh man, my nigga, internet.
But yeah.
You must be.
Yeah,
in
you know
Colombia
you on here wilding though.
What I do?
But yeah, at the same time, I'm like, when you said Minnesota, I'm like, Minnesota. As far as how I remember it, and every time I'm there, I don't know what crowds you in or who you surrounding yourself with, but Minnesota got them for sure.
Nah.
For sure.
And
this is my experience, bro. My experience. No. And a whole lot of other niggas.
Go ahead. No, keep going, bro. I didn't mean to cut you off. Keep going.
And a whole lot of other niggas experience. So it's like, when I hear niggas saying that, it's like, yeah, it's an underrated slot because, you know, it's Minnesota. The state ain't small itself, but the Twin Cities is small. But if you go out that spectrum, you know what I'm saying, you broaden your horizons. I don't know if it's just a younger woman that's coming up or, you know, no, Minnesota got them for sure.
No, and it's just like, and I keep it a bean, right? Because there's a list of hymns. You know, there's a list of hymns. You know, niggas that I can be like, okay, I know him. Niggas that I would put in a bracket that opinion on women I would respect. And yours is one of them. You're a hymn. You're one of those hymns. You know, I hang out with niggas that are able to be hymns. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm saying like, oh, the pick of the litter when it comes to quote unquote bad, like that's why I went through everybody, almost every woman that I saw that was going against what I was saying. I just clicked on their pictures, clicked on their profile. Like, this is bad. Like, this is the.
Nah, that's too small. That's like who you friends with on
but it's not. I don't know. A lot of these people, I don't even know, bro. I don't know a lot of these people, bro. I'm picking on random. This shit got seen by a lot of people, so I'm picking on random shit. Now, I'm one of those niggas. No, hold on, bro. I'm one of those niggas that even when I do be knocking down some shit, because I think we probably knocked down one joint. I ain't gonna say her name, and I'm like, yo, we both knocked down. So, different times. It wasn't like that. It was like you dated her, you treated her well, and then I found out that I dated the same lady. You know what I'm saying, treated her well, and it's just like, oh, this nigga's in the same pond as me. He gotta have decent taste. So what I'm saying is, I know that Minnesota does have. We have 10,000 lakes. We probably got some rare fish out there, but I fish. I fish. I'm a fisher, and I caught a lot of fish.
I done been to 42 states, right?
Where's Minnesota? Minnesota's top 5?
Minnesota gotta be top 5 for sure.
That's crazy. And
no, I'm talking about as far as women go. I ain't talking about the, like.
No. I was saying like
all that shit having shit to do. I'm talking about as far as like the women, like and Minnesota got them for sure. I would, but I ain't that type of nigga. So I would show you these women, but I don't know what they got going on.
See, that's respectful.
Yeah,
because I was telling people, because say that they were a model type S joint, like so they had like any type of modeling, the Instagram model, bottle girl, whatever they're trying to do. Say they did some type of promotion. Then I would say you could have posted them because you'd be like, hey, this person happens to be an attractive person that does business as well. But what I'm saying is like, even with that, and I done been to a few places myself too, and knowing like just what's out there, I believe under most of this Minnesota flubber, there's bad, beautiful, just gorgeous, just women, and under all this makeup and bullshit. Like, you can't be bad if you got a put shit on and it's different every day. That's not bad. That's not bad to me, bro. Bad to me is
men and
being,
women are different, bro. Women wear little shit to enhance their beauty.
That's not bad. Like, that's really not bad to me, bro. Like, that's cute.
I disagree.
I can't
because it's levels to this shit. Like, yeah, you can have a woman that you wake up to and she look a certain type of way, and you still know the type of person that you waking up to. You feel me? But then she feels better herself when she enhances her beauty, when she puts on the makeup. I'm not a fan of big ass eyelashes or no shit like that, but it makes them feel comfortable when they do that, when they enhance their beauty. You can get finer. You feel me? When they do this shit, they feel more confident. So it's like, you can't say everybody ain't gonna be fresh faced, everybody ain't gonna be some of the most prestige women in the world. They dolled up all the time. You see them different. You know, it's a different ball game, but it ain't to say they got pretty fresh face.
I think it's sexy. And then for me, bro, and this is the reason why I have a difference, because even with my woman, the biggest thing I tell her is like, I want to love you. I want to find you attractive. And I get that I'm doing this for me. I'm putting my hair, my makeup on. I want to instill in my woman the confidence of self-beauty that there is nothing that I need more than you. I don't need you to be going to no store to think that you got to go buy something that's going to make me more attracted to you, because I'm giving my life for you, not no money. So there's nothing that you can go buy with some money to make me look at you like you're more beautiful. I think you're beautiful without all that shit. I would rather burn all that shit. All that shit could go out of business and I still wake up to you every day. That's the problem. A lot of niggas aren't, in my opinion, even in the space to where how they're communicating and what they dislike or like about their woman. They don't know how to communicate that in an effective way. Like the woman I'm dating right now, she started off with makeup. I told her, like, baby, I like your face. That's what they do now. Yeah, I want to kiss your face. I want you to be able to come lay with me without spending 30-40 minutes washing your skin every day. Why can't we just put that in the shower routine? So I want you to know that I love you for you. Oh, you got a little blemish here? I don't get no fuck. That's mine. That's the problem. A lot of these niggas don't secure their woman and provide a protective space to where she knows that, oh no, this nigga wants me regardless if I gotta put in a bun, regardless if I got braids, regardless if I got locks, regardless if I got nailed. That nigga love me. So my woman knows that. She know that,
so how do your woman feel about?
I can't hear you, bro.
Put my shit down. But how do your woman feel about
the shit I say online?
Does she follow you on that?
My woman don't even be on social media like that.
Is she a black woman?
Yeah. And then because people,
how does she feel about your interest?
So she does feel a certain type of way about the content, and the only reason why she gets quote unquote uncomfortable is because people question why she's with me, and her simplest answer is she'd be like, I see the shit he says online, I see how he talks to y'all, but he don't treat me like that. So
are you trolling? What are you doing?
I'm being serious.
So you really feel like this?
Yeah, because it'd be like, I'll be looking at motherfuckers, I'll be like, you can't prove me different. And then for all the niggas that be like, oh, there's this or that, I'd be like, so where's your beautiful woman? The only reason why I don't post shit with me and my shorty is because as a man, to protect your woman, you protect her from all things spiritual, physical, mental, and or words. So if she's not going to put herself in a situation to be, a victim of somebody that dislikes me based on what I said, I'm not going to involve her. If niggas that see me, they see me with her, you ain't going to say nothing to me, you ain't going to touch her. So it's just like, what are we talking about? And then most of the joints that's on here, most of these niggas that's on here, I'll be like, bro, you can't name 3 women that you've treated right. And for all the shit that I'm supposedly bad at, and I supposedly don't get no ass, I'm supposedly gay, there ain't been one nigga that came on here and said I fucked with him, and there ain't been one woman that I done fucked with that came on here to speak bad about me. Everybody,
they be on your ass. They be on your ass, boy.
But no, they speak about how they feel. I don't give a fuck how you feel. Talk about what you can prove. What do you know? And women, they know a nigga that don't get pussy. If I really didn't get pussy, you wouldn't even talk to me. If I was really ugly, you really wouldn't even pay me no attention. They're pulling up, they're trying to make fun of a nigga that got tailored jackets on, custom shirts. That's your insult? You're insulting the way I carry myself. They say I dress like a white man because I got tailored suits. Shout out to my uncle, Keith Ellsworth. You know what I'm saying? Been plugging me since I've been a young boy. Now I'm a man liking this shit.
It can't really be the suit shit because I do the suit shit all the time, and it's never.
No, but it's how I carry myself, what I say. Just because you don't like what I say, don't mean that you get disrespectful. I don't get disrespectful. I just talk about things that are actually happening. If the shit wasn't happening to make me be a liar, you would just prove me wrong. You can't.
Because it's not happening. That shit take energy from certain people, and then I feel like you got a old school mentality, and you living as a millennium. You living in the millennium world now, so shit is different. So like, it's everybody a little softer as far as they like,
That's on them, bro.
Yeah, but you know what type of world, what world you living in though, and then if you say anything about the sisters, you know how this shit gonna go. Yeah, how this shit gonna go.
And it just be like, cool. All I be telling sisters real life if they listen, and the ones that do listen that actually hit me up, they be like, thank you. They be like, once I actually take your advice, shit start changing. I just started teaching you how to actually be valuable, because most of the shit that these women are talking about and promoting is like, why would we teach our daughters that? I just watched a video, bro, of little girls dancing to Sexy Red, talking about bend that ass over, hands on your knees, singing it.
Somebody in the classroom?
Yeah. Like, that's fucking crazy, bro. So why would I promote that shit? Why? So they can wake up one day and do that shit? Fuck that. That shit's weird. Niggas that support that shit are weird. Why do you want a little kid talking about bend that ass over, hands on your knees? And then why do you want women that play that shit around girls and call them queens? What the fuck is wrong with you niggas? Peasants, pussies, niggas that pander to women are pussies. No nigga can try to say he gonna check me when he's a man that checks in with a woman. How the fuck you gonna check me? You gotta check in with your woman to move, nigga. So can't no nigga out here try to tell me how to be a man when you listen to a woman direct you on how to be a man that she's never fucking had, and her daddy ain't that nigga. The fuck is wrong with these niggas think they could talk to me crazy? No, the difference is I had a pappy. Ben had a pappy. Matter of fact, he gave me his whole fucking name. That's why my name was Troy Miller Jr., because my daddy's name is Troy Miller Sr.
Right. So, to get back to the shit, you think ain't no bad bitches in Minnesota? Bad
No. I said the population is mid. Most of them. They're nigga. The ones that I'm actually fucking with and have fucked with, not saying I haven't hit a duck or two. We're in Minnesota. You gotta hit a duck, nigga. I hit a duck or two once in my day. Duck is a duck, nigga. Bird's a bird. Gives a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But since I know that even I'm a certain type of picky type of nigga. Like, you gotta at least, for me to date.
All right, so tell me what your type is, and I'll tell you give me your definition of what you feel like a bad woman is. Physically, I don't need to hear none of that spiritual shit.
I'm not doing that. Somebody actually tried to have me do that. I'm like, bro, no, I don't give a fuck about that. Somebody within their body mass index for their height. So you're within a healthy weight for your height. Regardless of whatever height that is, regardless of whatever weight that is, you are physically within a healthy body mass index. Your face and your body is proportionate and symmetrical.
So you're like a slim lady, slim female.
No, you can be thicker. You can. I done knocked some shit down that way more than me, but she's curvy. She built. It's in the right places. I even think
what you explaining is explaining a fit girl.
No, a woman that is within her body mass index. There's some women that are. I saw there was a post. Some nigga was trying to come at a chick that was a bodybuilder because she did have some shoulders, but nigga, them thighs and the calves.
Some people don't. Some people don't like that masculine vibe.
And I get it, but I'm just like, and I get it, but I'm like, I see the womanly curves on that shit. I still take it down. That's not my preferred type, but I knock it down.
All right. So your type is
a woman that's proportionate, healthy, and in shape, and she's symmetrical. So that means that her body is in a symmetrical space to where it's shapely, and she's natural hair as much as possible, natural skincare as much as possible, natural nails as much as possible, natural lashes as much as possible. I like my woman to naturally be beautiful. I want her to wake up and we can just go. She probably has to lotion up or moisturize, do some little shit. That's cool. But
Right.
I don't need no woman that's got to, oh babe, I need 30, 40. I'm looking at you like, look, I don't see nothing more beautiful than you. I don't even know how you think you could get more beautiful. It don't make sense to me. I just like seeing you put that shit on. I'm talking about the dress. I'm talking about your heels. I'm talking about your style, your t-shirts, your crop tops type shit. I don't give a fuck about no fucking makeup, bro. That shit's weird. That shit's weird. It's like, nah, you don't need to draw on your face. Like, fuck that. That's just me. Because people make fun of me. I think like a Jennifer Hudson type body, even though she's a little bit bigger, I think she's cold. I think that Jill Scott, she's not cold, but I think she's attractive. I'll take Jill Scott down with her cute chubby little ass. I'll knock her down.
I ain't talking about taking down. I'm talking about a woman that you
Oh no. And the reason why
being with.
So the woman
I
I want to be with,
I ain't talking about knocking some shit back. I ain't talking about that.
So, but that's a bad woman. So when we're talking about a good woman versus a bad woman, I would prefer a good woman over a bad bitch any day.
Okay, strictly off looks. So an example of somebody that everybody would know, like that's your type, that you are married based off her looks only. Because I'm trying to get an idea of what your type is.
It would have had to have been like, damn.
It's simple,
if
bro.
I could, no, it's not because I got a lot of types. But if I really could pick, like I'll do like a Nia Long, bro, and brown sugar, bro. Like,
Nia Long right now.
If I was like Nia Long's age and we both were the same age and then she aged like that, I would be okay with that. I'm the same age as her, like 45, 47. If that was what my wife from Nia Long in the 90s to Nia Long now, I think I did good.
So Nia Long with makeup, bro. Lots of it.
But what I'm saying, you were saying what she looks like. Yeah, I've seen Nia Long without the makeup. She's cold. She's cold. She's cold. She's cold without makeup. She's cold, bro. And it's just one of those things too, like, because some of the women that I've actually dated weren't my most physically attractive women I've been with.
Mm.
So it's just like, I get beauty's in the eye of the beholder, but like we gotta have some type of like real life standard, because that's just like saying everybody's attractive and they're just not to everybody. And when you speak about generalities, you have to speak in general, because everybody's like, oh, this nigga's, if women can say this person's fine, this nigga's fine, then if a nigga said, oh, or if a woman were to come out and be like, none of the niggas in Minnesota are fine, you think any of the women will be giving the same backlash to her that I'm getting? Fuck no. Niggas wouldn't even, and niggas wouldn't even do the same shit. Do you know what it would be like if a woman said ain't no fine niggas in Minnesota for hundreds of niggas to go on her status? That shit would be weird. And the reason why I say it'd be weird is like, nigga, you're not judged off how you look. You're judged off what you can do. What nigga gives a fuck outside of his reputation and how he looks? Your presentation, you should be well-mannered, well presented. But when you're talking about physicality as beauty, now do you want to look good as in physically strong so you can be more able-bodied? Yeah. Do you want to look beautiful?
Right. Let me take you into the mind of a woman, right? There's different levels when it comes to niggas, right? All right, so I heard you speaking on here earlier, like, okay, women, they want certain shit. So they want a nigga that's 6+ feet, you know what I'm saying? You saying your body mass, I'm 270 pounds, 260 pounds. You feel me? I don't want to talk about money, but yeah. They want certain shit from a man. And do you feel like you in that top tier of the niggas that they would want? These bad women that you're talking about? Honestly, do you feel like that? Knowing what you know?
Yeah. Because it's just like, I've had what niggas would quote unquote consider bad women, and I decided that they're not a wife. Like, the fuck? Like, what are we talking about? Like, But when it comes to I'm over 6 feet. Like you talking about the money, I've been making my own money for years, and I'm not talking about like no hustling type shit. I'm talking about started from the bottom, got to a point to where I built myself up to where I'm self-sustained and can take care of multiple people. And I believe that I'm within the top 3 to 5% of physicality for men within my age bracket.
So you feel like if you asked 100 women, let's just use me and you, right, as the metric to go off of, right? Mm-hmm. So if we asked 100 different women that we see deem as bad, right? Mm-hmm. Me and you, right? Who the fuck you think they gonna choose, bro? Respectfully.
The tall nigga.
So that's when I'm asking you, like, okay.
But that does, like, even with shit like that.
Saying, like, when you're talking about bad, them bad women go for certain type of people.
Cool, and that's fine.
How much they make,
it don't even matter. Like niggas like that, I don't give a fuck how tall you is. You can say and do whatever you want to do. The fact that I know that niggas move around a certain type of way for women, and I'm willing to do whatever size you think that you are, that you think that you're going to try mirror test me. There's a difference. What women really like, regardless of size, is dominance. And I'm not finna be dominated by nothing. Or you think that you big, or you think that whatever.
They would like to dominate a man?
No, they like a dominant man, and they like men. They like men that are respected because of their dominance. I ain't never met no nigga that just because you're taller than me and or have more money than me that's ever stopped me. Look, I'm the type of nigga be like, look, you can go with this nigga right now. After that shit don't work out, I'm gonna still take you, wash you down, but now you got to do more because you done fucked up. And
that seems like that's coming from a vindictive place, bro.
It's not coming from a vindictive place. I know
like
that
evil, you know what I'm saying?
No. And then one thing about me being a man, I don't come to conclusions based on how I think it fucking feels. I don't give a fuck about how it feels like it's coming. I know where it's coming from. I'm a man. Men don't operate on their feelings. They operate on what they know. So niggas that tell me that, I'm coming from a place of how I feel, I would say, well, that's good.
Sweetheart. I said that's what it seems like.
And I'm telling you that, not calling you one of those type of niggas, but niggas that do that come from places of feeling. And one thing as a man, I never assume. I ask a question. Men don't assume. Men go find out the answers and then speak on it. Women assume. Women make assumptions because those are the ones that seek provisions and protection. Men, to provide and protect, you must know what's going on. I don't assume. That's for women and children. Respect. I find out and then I deliver. The reason why people have a problem with what I say is because most of them base their opinions based on what I say off how they feel and what they assume to be correct versus what they know to be correct. I know that the shit that I talk about happens majority of the time. Are there exceptions? Are there outliers? For sure. But I'm willing 10 times out of 10, because I'm in that type of nigga that in front of a nigga, in front of her, we're both shooting. I'm telling them like, look, bro, you could be hollering at her all the time. She's still going to answer my motherfucking phone call because you're not finna wife her. And even if she leaves with you tonight, nigga, as soon as she finds out that you're not wifing her and I've been texting her and I'm going to be the only nigga that told her the truth since we met, I'm going to be bending that ass over. Who cares? Fuck are you going to do? You're not going to fight me for her. Why won't you fight me for her? Because you won't even make her your girlfriend, nigga. Shut up. Fuck is you talking to?
Right.
I don't get checked by niggas over the coochie.
I feel you, but my point that I was making is these quote unquote bad women, they search out certain type of people. The people that you're speaking on that's, you know what I'm saying, that allow them to speak for them and money or people that they can run over and shit like that, like they seek out. That's why them women are at. They with them type of niggas. The niggas that you speaking on, they with them type of niggas, and they only gonna go for them type of niggas. I'm not talking about having sex or sexual encounter. That shit happens. That shit happens all the time. Like motherfuckers go.
But come on, bro. Even if they would want to be with that type of nigga, this is why I tell niggas. This is why
for every bad chick, it's a nigga ignoring her that don't want her.
Yeah, no, it's not even that. Like, not even like don't even want her. It's like these niggas is out here calling these women quote unquote bad, putting them on this pedestal when these women are unable to obtain and retain the man that they want. There's no woman on this earth that can tell me if I'm at the top of whatever level I'm at, if I'm being positive and I'm moving righteous and on my purpose, that any level that I'm at, that she deems me unworthy when the men that she deems more worthy than me aren't even looking at her. That's the problem with these niggas. These niggas is out here listening to what women deem that they deserve that nobody's fucking offering them. You can't be a dependent and have fucking demands. You can't.
Oh, they
That's
do.
not. That's
They do.
And that's why that shit don't work. And most of these niggas that's giving into those demands is ended up hitting hands at the end of the day. And that shit
goes both ways though, bro. I mean,
it's not equal. It's not 50-50. It's not 49-51. It's not even close. It's not even close, bro. Because as one of the niggas that actually probably has some of the baddies, and I got women probably doing shit that most of these niggas don't got doing. Oh, most of these niggas will never have a chick fly them out. Most of these niggas never have a chick flying for them. Most of these niggas will never have a chick invest in them, start businesses with them. Most of these niggas will never do that. And it's not because, oh, I'm asking you. No, I got women and have women in my life.
To do.
Yeah,
they don't aspire to have that. They aspire to
no. And this is different. You gotta let me finish. It's not that I asked for them to do it. No, I got women that want to do for me. There's a lot of these niggas that are asking, what do you bring to the table? Or what is it for? There's a difference when you're a nigga that's sitting at the table and multiple things are being served, and now you have to make a decision. Mm-hmm. Most of these niggas are sitting at a table. They don't even have somebody that would not wait on them, cater to them. There's a difference between a man that recognizes and provides a space and protects a space for a woman to cater to him. Most of these niggas want a woman to wait on them. No, I want a woman to cater to me. When somebody caters to you, that means they want to support you and want to nourish you. Most of these niggas don't know how to get that.
And you know what women gonna say to that, huh? You want a mother, nigga. You want a mother, not a girl.
Yeah, I want a mother for my fucking children. Because if she can do it for me after I nut in her, I can see that she can do it for my motherfucking kids. Yes, you're right. No, I don't have kids.
You can't going forward.
Yeah, going forward. I do want a mother. I want a mother for my fucking kids. If I know that she can take care and nourish me, and then I can go outside and do whatever the fuck I gotta do, she's already proven to me that there's one person in this house that can probably do the most riskful shit, the most dangerous shit, and then come back and bring it home and then make sure that nigga's good. Why would I not procreate with her? Why? That means anytime my daughter or my son or my cousins or my nephews or my nieces, and anytime they will come into my house, regardless of what they were going through, I know that I have a woman in my house that is able to support and nourish anything I bring into this house. Why would I not do that? Why?
I feel you, but everybody got a different system that they trying to implement when it comes to women, when it comes to relationships, marriage, beliefs, and all that. So you can't be wrong for the way you want to do things in your house or how you want to do it, but you know, ain't nobody else wrong for the way they want to do shit. You know, they're going to do it the way they want to do it. And then when you come with a final stance or a final opinion like that, you know the criticism is going to come with it. So it seems like you welcome them in the shit.
Yeah, because what are they going to do?
No, they're not going to do anything. This ain't
so that's the point.
So no, the reason.
But Prime, this is what I'm talking about, bro. And the opinions of people should never move the king. Opinions move crowds. Kings aren't moved by opinions. Kings are moved by purpose. If someone is saying something about my opinion and they're not stepping in front of my purpose, what the fuck do I care? If there's nobody's opinion that will ever deter me from my purpose, that is weakness. That is pure, utter bitch assness. And there ain't no bitch assness in me, bro. There's nothing nobody can do and or say to me without physically coming within my space of safety that is going to alter my decisions. This is the fact that people are moved by the opinion, and I can make people probably say and or do things that they wouldn't do in front of their family, their grandmas, their aunties, their coworkers, their boss. That shows weakness. I talk like this at all times.
Let me show you the difference
and put myself in a space so I can do what I want.
The reason why shit is going the way it's going, because you specified a certain group of women. You didn't just say it ain't no bad women, period. You said specifically, and you used the word colored women.
Yeah, there's a lot of colors.
Look.
There's a lot of colors.
I understand. But the only reason why it's going the way it's going is because you specified a certain type of woman. You didn't
No, I didn't.
specify just women, period. You know how many women it is? That
You know how many colors there are?
Yeah,
So you're
it's a lot
trying to
of
hold
colors.
on.
But if you just said
Okay.
women, period, the shit wouldn't even went the way it would have went. And I know it's calculated when you did it because, come on now, it's calculated.
Everything I do is calculated.
Exactly. So you know exactly why the shit is going. And I came on that one like, Minnesota? There's no way you talking about Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? I stayed out there for 7 years. I know what's going on.
Bro, no, it's like on some real shit.
I've traveled the world, been everywhere.
No, on some real shit. And when I'm saying like the population is mids, if I was to say like as a whole, when I'm saying as a whole it's mids, especially when it's bad. And then you're talking about morals and characteristics and shit. My nigga, if it was really like that with the morals and characteristics and shit, most of the niggas that I put in that him category, you can't really be a good woman or a bad woman to me if there's niggas on this hit list, you know, this assassins list, and you're on multiple lists.
What you mean?
So it's like if I'm one of those guys, you're one of those guys. There's a couple other those guys. I'm not going to say y'all's names because you know some of y'all are probably could be retired. I think you're maybe retired too. You know what I'm saying? So respect to you. You know what I'm saying? You change your ways. I'm still in the game, just playing it differently. I'm more of a GM now. It's a little different. But you know what I'm saying? I know niggas that possibly had a decent quantity of experiences with women, good, bad, in the middle, and different. So we know how to treat women. We know things that we shouldn't do with women. We know how we should probably, you know, carry ourselves. So if I know that at any point in time you was on, you know, my assassin list, and then maybe I want to, you know, say, look, I'm gonna look a little bit different, a little bit deeper than just sex. But if there's multiple niggas, 3 to 5 niggas that are on this hitman list that actually fuck with the baddies, we have our way, and I can't do it. I just can't.
So you saying a woman can't have a diverse taste?
No.
You saying that they acted on it?
Yeah, you like I could see.
You know about it and they acted on it.
No, like if she acted on it, I could see women being sexually attracted to hundreds.
So that's gonna happen. They got
that's gonna happen. But you don't have to do it. I think
but
it's
then, again, you living in a state that's compact, everybody on top of each other. So the only way you're gonna get what you're looking for, you might find somebody there, but it's gonna be tough and they're gonna be tested. Y'all gonna be tested a lot, but you have to go somewhere where it's a bigger place.
It's not even really that, bro. It's because even with bigger places, especially, and I think over here, just in America, we're so overly sexualized. Like right now, it's just you would have to find somebody that has a different moral and characteristics. It has nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? It's just people's mentality.
It's just all about if you want to invest that amount of time and that amount of disappointment on going through so many different people.
And I try to tell niggas like, because niggas, the biggest thing that people be saying, oh, he's hurt. They be like, who hurt you? I'd be like, me. If anything, because I take responsibility for everything in my life. If there's somebody that that I brought into my life and it goes bad and I make the decision to feel bad, they didn't do that. I decided to fuck with them. That's my fault. Regardless of what they did, how they did it, I decided to fuck with them. That's my fault. So I try to do my best to take, you know, accountability in all aspects. And it's
let me ask you one more thing.
Yeah.
All right. How the fuck do you know how many bodies you got, bro? I think everybody want to know that. As a man, how do you know?
Because there was a point in time.
You got a little list and shit, you check it off?
Yeah, it was a little black book because
Get your dumb ass.
No, because look, on some real shit, right? No, look, bro, on some real shit. Because this is where people be laughing and shit. I'd be like, bro, this shit really changed my life. Like shit scared the fuck out of me. Like, so I'm in high school and you know I'm fucking a lot. And one of me and my homies, you know, we all catching bodies. And I find out, you know, in high school, one of my niggas caught that shit. Like, you can't get rid of type shit. And I'm scared. Like, I'm scared as fuck. Like, I'm terrified. Like, oh shit. Like, we was fucking around with the same friend group. It wasn't the same girl. But if he was fucking with her, and then they might have fucked with each other, I didn't know type shit. So when you're going through shit like that, getting your blood drawn for the first time at 16, 17 to check for HIV and AIDS type shit, and you have to go through that, and then you gotta wait for them to get your results, and then to have to wait for your relief of knowing you're clean, but you have to realize that one of your homies is possibly not gonna make it to 35, 40. Oh yeah, fuck that. Because the nigga didn't know, who he got it from and how long, so he didn't know how many other people he gave it to. So it's like I kept track.
Yeah, that shit illegal, bro.
Yeah, but he didn't know. It's not illegal if you don't know. So he didn't know, and he was just going crazy. So in my mind, I was like, nigga, I've been keeping track just in case something happened where I know where the shit came from. Like I at least got a certain type of track record I would know who burnt me. I would know. And I don't want nobody like, say my girl, because I practice polyamory. So if I did have another partner, I don't want her to trust me in having other sexual relationships, and then something gets brought back and I'd be like, I don't know where I got it. I don't do that. So that was the only reason. It's not like, oh, I'm bragging. I know niggas that are on that him list that got me faded. I got rookie numbers.
No, I wasn't even saying like the number high or low. It's just about the fact of knowing it and keeping track. I feel like women would know, even if they, all the way up there, they would know. But I just find it interesting. I don't really know too many men that, be able to say that exact number. You know what I'm saying? No. Whether it's high or low or not. But to go back to you said you practicing polyamorous?
Yeah.
Yeah, how's it going for you?
I mean, real life, bro, it was a lot more it was a lot more challenge. It was a lot more challenging in the beginning. Because I was always used to dating multiple women, but telling women, the specifics about the relationship, I always kind of kept things separate. But now I've been able to walk in a space of more like I would say like peace. And what I mean by peace is more transparency. Does it help me out a little bit better? Yeah, I mean, it helps me out better because I can get shit out the way. Because I personally think most single people, if you're dating multiple people, you're polyamorous. You just don't have a title. And I really think polyamory, in my opinion, outside of possibly building unity between multiple people, it's an excuse and a title to make people feel important. All titles are for importance. So when I watch a woman say, hey, if you're not my nigga, you can fuck multiple people and I'll still fuck with you. But if you was my nigga, you couldn't do that. And she'd be like, because I can just fuck around with multiple people. And I'm like,
so you basically found the loophole, is what you're saying.
It's not a loophole, because even with the women that I would be in a polyamorous relationship with, polyamory to me is more than just sex. I don't need and never had to be in a polyamorous relationship to have threesomes or foursomes. Never in my life. I didn't have to do that. I didn't have to plan how to get you a business, set you up a trust, a nonprofit. I didn't have to do that to fuck. So when I'm with a woman, I'm setting them up for things that even if our relationship fails, you'll be okay. All you're going to have to do is continue to put into work into something that's in your name that you built. That's it.
Yeah, that's what we do as men. That's what we do as men.
You know what I'm saying? So like with that, it's like, nah, like it's not about the fucking, because there's women that were in my polyamorous relationship that weren't sexually attracted to women. And I don't make you engage in sexual activities. You don't have to sleep in the same bed as us. You don't have to do that. You don't even have to hang out. I was only
asking because I got way too much experience here. I just wanted to hear somebody else's perspective.
Oh yeah, so what's up with you? Let me know.
In regards to that, this ain't about me. But
what you mean it's not about you?
No, it ain't about me. I just wanted to hear your perspective because I heard you go down that lane, and I wanted to hear your perspective about your reasoning for going down that path or deciding to go down that path or whatever it is.
Oh yeah, it's just like, and
because I had a whole different reason for that shit. But
yeah, let me hear about it, bro.
Huh?
Let me hear about it. What was your reason?
Nah.
What you mean, bro? You my guest. You can't tell me you like I answered your question out of respect because you my nigga. But you my guest on my podcast, bro. You gonna tell me you're not gonna answer a question?
This a podcast? I thought we were live.
We are. It's the BS podcast show, man.
Yeah, but
man. What's up, man?
So
my nigga. Let's clap it up for Primetime. Hey, yo, make sure that y'all follow my man Primetime. You know what I'm saying? So that's your...
I mean, I don't even really know where to start, but I did it for different reasons. It was, I would just say it's situational based on the people that you're dealing with, and I wasn't the one that provoked it to get it started. It was just situational with what I was dealing with in my life at the time, and you know, the way that it happened, it was just in the best interest for us to do it that way because it's more safer. The times overlapping with the women, and I just feel like it's more safer this way. So nobody gonna have to go through the situation that your man's went through. You know, you can go to the doctor with somebody, with two people, and you can figure it out as long as nobody ain't stepping out, whatever. It just worked out, you know, for that situation. I wouldn't even do it no more. I ain't have a bad experience or nothing like that, but I feel like as you get older, you know, things change, your perspective shifts, all that different type of stuff. But I feel like the good things from it is, you know, you got 3 different minds, you know, you got 3 different bank accounts. You got it helps the other woman not to be lazy ever, because if the other woman is energetic all the time and that woman knows that, she's gonna step her game up versus her being there by herself. She's gonna have those lazy days, weekends. You know, and it's motivational purposes as well, because you don't want to be the person in that relationship that's not carrying their side or bringing nothing to the table or helping out at all. And it ain't necessarily got to be money. You can be the person that brings something to the table where you better than said person at it, and you bringing it to the table into the relationship. But that's neither here or there. That was cool. But yeah, as you get older, you grow. Your perspective change. You know, you start living more for the future. You start making decisions for the future, all that different type of stuff. It shifts your mind. So all that stuff that you go through, I feel like you got to go through everything to grow, to know what you don't want to do futuristically and what you want to be a part of. So yeah, that shit cool, but that shit ain't it for the future. You know what I'm saying? It's cool, depending on where you at in your life. And some people never change. You know, you gotta accept growth in your life. You know what I'm saying? Be able to go through different things and understand that it's okay to grow. It's okay to get past this point and go to the next level. But yeah, that shit was cool, but that ain't it. That ain't it for where I'm trying to go, you know? And then a lot of people can get hurt in those situations too, because a lot of people ain't mature enough to even be in those situations, but they still take part in them. And, you know, you don't want to be that person.
No, you know what? I like that, man. And this is why I like fucking with Primetime, man. This is always, and then I can definitely see the growth, and that's where I'm really...
But long story short, bro, Minnesota got them.
No, they don't, bro.
Colored, black, white, Hispanic, Hmongs, all that. They got them.
I don't know about the white women.
I wouldn't. You said what?
I don't know about the white women. I didn't dabble in white women.
I said a lot of different others. They got the Asians. They got the Somalians are out there. I done seen a couple of them that I done, what?
Okay, what's your favorite colored? What's your favorite type of color?
What? I love black women.
Okay, but there's different type of black women, like from different places.
Well, I just classify them as black women. I don't get all into that other shit. It's beauty. It really doesn't matter. Like if you're beautiful, you're beautiful.
Beautiful's dope. I personally, I think
that's the problem with our world right there, when we try to separate each other by colors and skin
ethnicity,
all that. Like
ethnicity. My favorite ethnicity, I think, would probably be East African women.
And why is that, man?
I really love
discipline.
No. It's their bone structures. I love the jaw. I love their jaw lines and their cheekbones. Their eyes. I love their eyes. The hips, and it's that like the backs. It's dope. Like I think it's crazy. Like I think that they're some of the most gorgeous women on the planet.
So the woman that you with, is she East African?
Nope.
So how do you think that will make her feel hearing that?
Make her feel like she's not my ideal, but I got her and I'm doing more and I can go get it.
You seem like a smart nigga, right?
No, listen, hold on. You're not gonna be cutting me off though, because even with that, it's just like. But even with that, it's like.
Because you know where I was gonna go.
No, yeah, I did. And it's just like, even with that, like, if she was like listening, I'll be like, with respect, I am the type of man that I know there are things that I prefer, and sometimes my preference may not be what's best for me. I always do what's best for me, regardless of what I prefer. I may not I may not like my job. I may not like waking up. I may not like working out. But if it's what's best for me, that's what I'm gonna do. Now, if I wanted you to be fucking 5'8", 5'9", I wanted you to be a motherfucking Olympic swimmer or some shit, you're not none of those things. I would prefer for you to be doing something else. But I take you as you are because that's good enough for me. And if she doesn't like that, I'd be like, cool. I'm also a man that you know that if I really wanted to go get an East African woman right now, I could get multiple. So what do we do?
That ain't the point.
That is the point. Because if her insecurity came from, oh, I feel a certain type of way because you said this about an East African woman, I would say, well, you should focus on that. I think you're even better than what I said I prefer. Because I chose you over them. But hey.
That's misogynistic than a motherfucker, boy.
It's actually not. What's the definition of misogyny?
But look though, bro.
No, you just insulted me. You call me misogynistic.
You gotta.
Hold on, can't, bro. You called me literally, and the reason why I'm having this discussion with you because I know you do respect me and I appreciate your time, and even speaking with me today. But this is why I ask people, what does misogyny mean? Because if you read the definition, because I'm really big on words and I'm very careful with my words. If you look up the definition of misogyny and you say it out loud, it defines a malicious type of person. So that's why I asked you, what does it mean? Do you know the definition? So look, let me help.
The way that you put it.
No, do you know the definition of the word? So no.
Kind of sort of.
Okay. So I'm only
not the
maybe not even the technical, but as a man of my word and my bond to God is through my word and my conviction is on my purpose. This is why I am very careful with my words. And this is why I say things. Even when people challenge my word, you'll never be able to ask me what does a word mean and I can't tell you. And the reason why I say that is because if I'm going to stand on my word, I got to know what the fuck I'm talking about. If I don't know the definition of the word, I am automatically speaking on things I don't know. The definition of misogynistic is a man that exudes extreme hate or disdain towards all women. That's what it means. It means to hold hatred and disdain to all women. So that would mean if I loved one woman, I would not be misogynistic.
And some people saying you displaying exactly what you just had a definition of when you have the stance.
And it's not. And it's just like they're saying that on my opinion. You can't judge me off of facts. 70% of you that are single mothers for the last 50 years have produced children that have been incarcerated and went to jail. The other that actually get married, 80% of you leave. You can't fucking sit up here and tell me what I'm talking about is wrong. Like the reasons why you don't have your fathers in your lives isn't the same reason why your children don't have their fathers in their lives. It's because you're repeating the same decisions that women like you that told you that you are equal to and or greater and or don't need a man and or find one that will listen to you, don't have one. That's the fucking reason. And the reason is because of your actions, regardless of how you feel, regardless of what you say, your life is based on what you do. And if you had and were worth more than what I was describing based on general evidence, you would have something different. There are very few women that live that lifestyle that would even say, oh, I am promiscuous, I am dating multiple niggas, I am doing this, I am doing that, and then go out here and go get their nigga. That doesn't happen. And then they also say that I have a disdain or hatred towards women. No, I have a disdain and hatred towards what women do. I don't have to like your actions and I can still love you. So I don't like what you do.
You sat there and gave me the definition of it. Mm-hmm. And the way I used it is explaining exactly what I just said.
No, it wasn't. Because the reason why, and with all respect, that your stance holds zero validity with me is because you didn't even know what the word meant. I don't respect that. I respect you, but I don't respect being called a term that is used to, number one, emasculate men. Number 2, disrespect men. Number 3, put men in a place of disadvantage. Coming from another brother that I actually respect and had admiration for. You came on here onto my shit and called me a word that you didn't even know what it meant.
I don't know the vocabulary Dex, but I know what it means. I can tell you in my motherfucking words what it means. If I can use it in the sentence, what are you talking about?
It's cool, bro. You did that, and it's recorded after I explained it, because I have you on 4K saying I don't know exactly. So that's what we're not going to do, because I don't call people terms that can actually, I've never in my life, regardless of any disagreement and or now in this conversation, used a word and or term to ever give anybody a stance that's ever said I said anything negative on your character. And I make sure to do that, especially when I'm debating. I make sure to never, ever speak on someone in a derogatory manner. I speak on what they do and or say, because I can prove that.
All right. So if something in 4K, I said they will call you misogynistic as women, referring to women, bro. That shit in 4K, you can go back and look at it. They will call that misogynistic.
I think sounds very misogynistic. It's going to be a clip, because the further we keep digging this rabbit, we should just move on, because the further we keep digging the rabbit hole, it's going to be even more clips, because it just is.
Focus on what we were talking about, what I came on here for.
I know, and that's what I was saying. Even with the certain type of you say, what's up, Bryce? Even with the certain type of conversation, we're talking about bad and beautiful. Most of the joints that I pulled up, even the joints in the statuses, even the motherfuckers right now, how are y'all on the same tier as even regular models, Instagram models, and or celebrities? Those are supposed to be the quote unquote baddies. The women that even right now, the Instagram joints, I'm not even saying you're getting paid for your Instagram. The quote unquote Instagram models or social media models that are just having niggas follow them just because you're fine. There's none of them on here, bro.
They're not on your page. They're not on your page.
No, not in here. They're following me. I take them down. They're not in here talking shit. Why? Oh, my best friend wants to get on. Hold on, best friend. I gotta text you the joint. So it's not. Oh shit. Oh, hold on.
All right. So what do you think about you having I feel like you got a single mindset.
Yeah, I'm by myself. I'm
a mindset of a single man, but you in a relationship. You did say you was in a relationship, right?
Yeah, I believe everything's a relationship. I'm just not in a monogamous one.
I'm talking about what you in.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Anytime I hear a man try to give a woman the stance, I'm not in a relationship with you, or just doing this, they're disingenuous, because they have to talk about what the term relationship means. It means, to be in the same accord on of a relation that you have, whether it's a physical, monetary, or contractual thing. So you may not be committed, you may not be monogamous, but you do, like, we're in a relationship. We have a brotherhood relationship, a business relationship. That's just what it fucking is. Like, so now, I have an intimate relationship. Yes, I have an intimate relationship.
So what do you say to that? You feel like you if I'm saying I feel like most people just hearing you and listening to you will feel the same way. You know what I'm saying? Like you got a single mindset, a mindset of a single man.
Yeah, and
you feel like that, or you don't feel like that?
No, yeah, because I am. Like, on some real shit, I am. I do for her, not out of obligation, because if I was obligated, that would be my woman, whether it's through a union and or trust. But when I'm dealing with you and I'm committed to being a part of your life and being in a relationship with you, regardless of it being monogamous or regardless of it being polyamorous, I'm going to remain loyal to you. And once you have my loyalty, once you're in my relationship, I still will do my best to make sure you have have the things that I can provide for you for the best to my ability, whether that's some of the knowledge I have on technology, business, marketing, videos, and or spirituality, fitness, and or health. I give those things to people that I'm in a relationship with, that I trust just in general. But if I have to have you within my household, I have to enhance it, because now you're within my domain. If you're within my vicinity, most of the people I fuck with, I look out for. You can always come to me and talk to me about some shit. And most of the time I don't even charge them. I just look out for you and show you love. But other than that, it's just like, no. I don't expect to get special treatment because of the type of man I am. I don't expect my woman to grovel at my feet. I expect her to be grateful and appreciative, though. Because just like she could do other things besides be the type of woman I want, I can definitely do other things besides be the type of man that you want. And I appreciate and I'm grateful that you took the time to be the woman that I want. And there's reasons why, she knows why she is in the position that she's in my life. And it's our personal understanding. And if she wanted to ever tell anybody, she can. And the only reason I don't speak on her business is because instead of speaking for her, if she ever wanted to speak on that, she could.
All right, bro. So look, you could do whatever you want with the information that I'm gonna provide as man to man. I think you should leave that woman alone before you hurt her.
Okay. Next.
No, I'm just saying, like, I just feel like for where you see yourself at and your stances on shit, like you need a different type of woman, bro. And
that's fine. Yeah. And thank God I operate on what I know instead of how other people feel.
I understand. It was just me giving you some shit from
and it's just like me listening to you stops the progression that I've helped her get. And me listening to you makes me break my word. My word was to be of support and of value, regardless if we're intimate or not. Listening to you, she won't have the business that she has. Listening to you, she wouldn't have obtained the new job that she just got. Listening to you, she wouldn't have started her consulting contracting business if I listened to you.
How do you know what she would have done if you wasn't around?
Because I'm the one that set it up.
But you're not the only one.
Yeah, but there's a difference between being someone that could do it and then being the nigga that did it. I'm the nigga that did it.
Right, but if you're not around, you don't know what that lady can do in her life.
It doesn't matter. I don't assume that is for women and children. I do things that I know. So since I know that it's been done now if she doesn't do or if it doesn't succeed, it wasn't because it wasn't built. I know now you didn't use the tools that were laid before you. So since you couldn't use the tools laid before you that I set up, helped you work through for you in your name, I'm not making no money off of it. Why would I ever put your name on my shit? You just proved to me that you wouldn't even do it for you. So if you wouldn't do it for you without paying me, you wouldn't do it for my kids. You're eliminated. It's not hard. I don't work off assumptions. I don't. And the reason why I don't do that is because any woman that's ever fucked with me, any person that's ever really known me, you don't have to assume shit about me. You know how I'm coming. You know what I'm going to say. You know what I'm going to do. You know how I'm going to act. And because you know what? That nigga doesn't do questionable shit. You don't do shit that be like, oh, yo, why did you do that? You be like, how did he do that? Because you're not finna tell me that somebody that doesn't bite his tongue, I'm not no nigga that bites his tongue, because I'm not no nigga that ever speaks out of turn and or disrespectful. Only time I address people is when they think that they can talk to me. I don't openly go out here and target anybody. I speak in general, and then people that supposedly don't fit the description happen to comment. That's backwards to me. Because when people talk about bum niggas, people talk about DL niggas, people talk about people that don't take care of their women, that beat their women, that steal, that use their women's car. You don't see me commenting on their status. You don't see me sharing it. Why? Because it doesn't fucking concern me.
Right, but you speaking on something that's open to the public. If your shit was private,
and that's fine. Just like their shit's open. And guess who? And guess who's following who? I'm not following you. So guess what you don't have to do? You don't have to see it. Guess who hit the follow button? It wasn't me. It wasn't. So the fact that you signed up for this shit, shut the fuck up. Or you can really shut me the fuck up and never hear this shit again, bro. Ever. Block me. It's not hard. It's free, actually. I might make a video for you motherfuckers and show you how to do it.
Hey, bro.
What's going on?
But hey, everybody allowed to, operate how they want to operate. I wish you the best with everything you do, blood.
Appreciate you, bro.
You know what I mean? But you know, I'm gonna just sit back. I don't mind. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, we had this talk before, and I really
Yeah.
appreciate you, bro, for coming. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is bigger than just possibly sharing your thoughts. This is bigger than, you know, and my nigga's not out here trying to save nobody. My nigga was out here saying his opinion, just like I said mine. Regardless if we disagreed, you know, I respect this nigga. And more than just calling him a nigga, pardon me, I respect him as a man. You know what I'm saying? And all the shit he talked about. The reason why I'm even listening to him, and you know, and I do my best, even though we run in the show, is because I know, you know, what shit used to be like. And to hear the conviction and the difference, all I can do is support it. Even if it's something I wouldn't do, it's not my preference. But if it's good for me, and the reason why it's good for me is because it works for my mans, I'm gonna support that shit. I'm not gonna be out here saying, hey, bro, come back out here. Hey, bro, nah, nigga, fuck that. Because what women aren't gonna do, and then when we did the comparison, right? You know how ladies, and I know y'all said y'all pick, bro. Now, even with that, what would you do to obtain a nigga of that caliber? And
you could see some comments on your side.
Yeah, I got multiple screens.
Oh.
I got multiple screens. You know what I'm saying? My bad. So I know y'all said that, right? So imagine having a man of that caliber and what you would have to do to obtain that type of nigga. And if you were bad, do you have a nigga of prime time's caliber?
Even say that one more time. I ain't even get you, bro.
Yeah. I fucked them up with that.
No, I ain't even. I went this way for a
So
second.
look, so what I said, right? I said, look, we did when you asked, oh, bro, who do you think they would pick, me or you? Number one, they're gonna pick you, tall nigga, and you're saying the shit they want to say. Bet, cool. And you're not,
that was smooth. That was smooth.
But and with respect, you're not an unattractive man. You're a handsome guy. You're my brother. You know what I'm saying? You're one of those hymns. You're up there. You're in the list. You're one of those guys. So now you're in that bracket. And then I said, yo, ladies, for the women that chose my guy, and he's defending and saying that women are bad in Minnesota, and you're in Minnesota. Do you think you fit his definition of bad? See, now that's a big difference. So, but we're not going to get into that because it's not. We might do a 21 on one versus with prime time. I can set that up, bro. Get you 20 baddies.
Yeah.
Let's get you 21 baddies.
Now that's a whole different ball game when you get into the logistics of that. Like, you know, that's some shit.
It could be online. I can have.
Yeah, I'm just saying because everybody got they way of thinking, and they feel like the way that they think is the best way to think, and you know, you just got to be.
Hold on.
Open to other people's perspective and all that different type of stuff.
Hold on, I gotta tell my best friend. Yeah, you about to get up out of here?
Yeah. I gotta take these calls.
I appreciate you, bro. Go get that money, man. I appreciate you, bro. And y'all make sure to follow my man Prime Time on all this shit, y'all. I'm gonna be tagged.
Hey man, stay out the way, bro.
Yeah, no, nigga, I'm in the way. Bang bang. Appreciate you, my boy. Love, man. Love. Yo, shout out my nigga Prime Time. Hey, yo, best friend. You gotta accept the invite in Messenger. Best friend, check the invite in Messenger. Check the invite in Messenger. So, yo, I definitely want to shout out my nigga Prime Time. My nigga Bryce is here. Nia Long is definitely cold. Hold on. Let me read some of these comments. Nephew doing the knowledge. What's up, Aunt? Yo, appreciate my aunt. You know what I'm saying? Aunt Smoke D, I love you. You know, big shout outs to Smoke D. He's actually going to be DJing at the Eternal Kings, you know, bike show and motorcycle show. I believe it's June 8th. June 8th, that Saturday. So make sure y'all fuck with my mans. So it wasn't working, champ. I just added him. Hold on, let me try to send you another one, best friend. Hold on. Try to send you another one. I think it's the permanent link. Gotta send you another one. So yeah, best friend, I just sent it to you. So, you know what I mean? Like, I appreciate Prime Time, right? And I definitely love the difference of opinion. And then that was my important question. So you ladies, right? For you that I did agree with bro, and I'm gonna clap for my nigga. Good job. Do y'all think he would call y'all bad? And then after that, if he didn't call you bad, would you care? And after, if you didn't care, would you still be as attracted? All right. Just checking. Because I don't think my nigga came on here. Most of these niggas that was on here, earlier today, bro, they was pandering for women, bro. They was out here trying to be like, oh, nigga, you're this and you're that. Bro, I will fuck your mom. Your favorite auntie. If your grandma's 60, 55, she's getting took down. If your sister's 21 plus, it's a must. Any of your favorite joints. And not only would that and could have happened, I could actually treat them better and be a better man than you ever have been towards any woman you've ever treated in your life. And it's just like, I'm already a solid man in general, outside of the people that see me on here. So yeah, Andre, I'll talk to you. So outside of the people that see me on here, bro, the women that actually know me know at any point in time that you're ever talking shit, you'll never be able to disrespect them. You'll never be able to do none of that weird shit. You'll never be able to do it, not in front of me, bro. And I don't know why the link's not working. Let me try it again, bro. Best friend. Like, this is crazy. It's crazy. Because I definitely got to get Ashley on here, bro. Got to get Ashley on here. Got to get Ashley on here, bro. Gang, you wild? I ain't wild, bro. I'm being dead ass, bro. Who is this directed towards? It's not really directed towards nobody, bro. I made a statement, like one of my boys, right? He said something about like Minnesota women being cold. I'm like, it's kind of mid. Like the entire population, like as a whole, it's kind of mid. Like there's some decent joints. But other than that, it's like, nah. And the reason, my biggest thing is how I know that most of these joints, yeah, I crashed out with a leak. The reason why I say that most of these joints really ain't bad or cold is because the fact that you think you need makeup or you got to get done up to be bad isn't it. Because there's actually some chicks that are really fine, that are bad, and put on makeup and they're just bad just because. It's because they're bad. It's not the makeup. Like there's women under there that are actually not bad because of after the makeup. I'm dead ass serious, bro. I'm dead ass. The link would load. What the fuck? No, gotta get you on here, bro. Let me see. It worked for me. Oh, okay. Best friend. Hold on. You got to copy the link and use it in the browser. Best friend, copy the link and use it in the browser. Because if you use it on Facebook, it doesn't let you do it. You got to go use the browser. Use the browser. Use the browser. Who else said some shit? Nah, B-Bell, bro. What's up, B-Bell? Like, where they at, bro? You know what I'm saying? Where they at? Yeah, hey, Bryce, that nigga was on there popping. That nigga was on there. To feelings showing or characterized by hatred on their prejudice. Yes. Nigga, I don't hate women. She said, are you? No. You don't care that part. But your dad say he don't care. Right. And then it'd be like, yo, fellas, you want to know the biggest thing? And you want to know how I know that women be tweaking when they ask you this question? And I'm going to give you the reason why I know that they're fucked up. I'm not saying they're bad people, but they're fucked up as things could be going better for them, right? When women ask you, who hurt you? When they use that as an insult or they use that as a term to where they're like, yo, fuck this dude or fuck that guy or whatever. When they're doing that and saying, who hurt you? Before I even answer that, I go back in my little computer mind. Boop, 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 boop. I'd be like, why would she ask who hurt you? Where would that come from? Who, after relationships or almost anything, says I have to take a period off to heal? Women. Women are the ones that say, I have to take time instead of going out to be with you, to get into my next relationship, to heal. But they'll still go fuck somebody else. They'll go fuck somebody else, date somebody else, but won't commit to somebody because they have to heal. So they're asking that question of who hurt you because they're the ones that get hurt the most. So they want to see if you're just as lost as them. So if you're lost as them, they don't have to listen to you. And then after that, this is why they get upset that you be like, yo, either I got hurt by this, and then now I decided to make this decision, and I made this decision because you displayed actions that aligned with this. That's why it happened. It's just that fucking simple. It just is what it is. What up, my brother Kurt? And at the end of the day, bro, when women ask me that question of who hurt you, just like I told, my man's Primetime, me, real men take accountability for their actions. Real men take accountability for the shit that they do. Real men take accountability regardless if they like what they do or not. Whether you're successful, whether you're broke, whether you got it going on, whether you got women or you don't, all this other shit is lame. Because you'll go through this shit. And then even now, right? I'm trying to get my best friend on here. I'm trying to get multiple people on here trying to hate on me. But even now, you're doing all that. Not one baddie pulled up. I don't see, because like for the joints that are bad, yeah, and it is opinion. You know what I'm saying? Andre said, it's all an opinion. You're entitled to that. But personally, I think it's beautiful women here overall. And that's fine. And I just think it's a mid pool. I think it's, it's decent. Like, our women don't even like work out all the time. Like, and I get it's cold, but we got Lifetime, we got LA Fitness. Like, what the fuck, bro? And then it's like, I want to see what is some of you niggas and women's definition of bad. And with respect, if we were to post somebody that's maybe doing promotions or something, like say if you know this person personally or something, and they probably got a picture, but they got a private profile, don't post that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, do something different. Oh, my bad. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Javante Patton, just hit me up. I thought it was somebody else. Me, I'm going to sleep. Her, who hurt you? Like, what? Like, yeah, bro. I don't get it, bro. And at the same time, like, I want to pull this shit up too. Because the comments is going crazy, bro. Comments is going crazy. Let's check it out real quick. Comments is going crazy right now. Let me see. Cousin commented on my post. This dude went viral a little bit. Bro. They mad though. Like, I don't get it. 540 shares is crazy, bro. I will show y'all the analytics on that. Oh yeah, it's not even on the screen. Like, I will show y'all the analytics on that, but it'll show you how much money I made. I don't want y'all in my pocket, bro. I want y'all in my pocket. I do appreciate all y'all. You know what I'm saying? The likes, comments, and shares and shit. But at the end of the day, like he said, bro, it's all opinion based. Like, why are y'all so mad about my opinion? You're saying your opinion, you know what I'm saying, is that motherfuckers is fine, or you fine. I don't think so. Wait. So you don't like black women and you body shame? Who said that? Okay. So can your nigga be short and broke? This is my thing. Women try to act like men can't have a preference. I just got to take you as you are. Why? And that's, where that delusion comes from. That's where I'm a 10. Women be like, take me as I am. And you be like, why? Because if they think they're a 10, that means they don't got to do better. So why you think your girl's not doing anything? Think, nigga. Fucking think. The reason why she's already not doing shit is because you have already given her a reason not to do shit. You've already made her think about, hey, this nigga put me on this pedestal. Not saying, there's a difference between being grateful and placing your woman on a pedestal. There's nothing about grace when you put something on a pedestal. That's not how it works, bro. So you niggas is out here doing shit for women that don't do shit for you. Any real man knows a woman will love you and do shit for you without being told, just because she wants to see how much more you can love her, especially if you're doing things without her having to ask you. That's the difference between most of you niggas and me. I learned at an early age, even though this relationship didn't work out, this was the signs of what a young lady and or woman does when she likes you. And then I seen how many women, that happened with, and my dating experience, how long did it last? And then I started moving accordingly. Most of you niggas have no way and or reason and or plan to get a woman to do anything that you wanted to do. Normally, because most of you niggas are poor leaders. The reason why you're poor leaders is because most of you niggas is out here following the wants of a woman without making sure it is in line with your purpose. Dumbass motherfucker. He's a dumb motherfucker. Why? Because women should follow men that are on their purpose. Their purpose should be a higher purpose, whether it's your God, whether it's the universe, it has to be something, positive. But most of you niggas is not doing that. Most of you niggas is not doing that, bro. And it's crazy. Who else said some all shit? Bridget, what she got to say? She said, yeah, bro, they wild. Yo, the trans man is crazy. That was genius. That was a good one. Oh shit. Trans man is crazy, bro. Trans man is crazy. But look, this is another thing that I'll say, right? Imagine having people try to have you find them attractive, and you stated your personal opinion, but then they actively go out and use terms that misgender you, and it's not even your original gender from when you were, quote unquote born, and they're using it as an insult. I didn't use any insults, and this is a normal reason why I just don't give a fuck. Like, y'all be wondering, like, why does he talk this much? Why does he? Because people talk like this, and it's just like this nigga. This is the nigga calling me a trans man. Oh, bro. You fucked up, right? This you? That's not you. Because you know who this is, right? Oh, please don't tell me you do comedy, cuz. Let me get your kid off the screen. Oh, Jay. Oh, you know what's up with you. Yeah, I definitely gotta holler at you. Oh, bro. Oh yeah, bro. we can see about that comment in person, though. I want you to call me like trans, in person, though. That was a good one. That was a good one, though. What else they got, man? Jasmine. What would Jasmine say? You look like you paid for pussy. I wouldn't trust your judgment. I barely pay attention. You know what I'm saying? But like, this is the difference, bro. Imagine all these people talking shit about you because of your opinion, and not now one of these niggas that's disagreeing with me are gonna pull any of the women that are in the chat, and or realistically, none of you niggas would even want any of these women in the chat. And then the cute ones that are actually in the chat, you wouldn't be able to pull. Like, and that's a fact. That's a real fact. I'm gonna stand on that. What my nigga Key say? Yo. That's crazy. I really made it. See what they look like. Once again, bro, what did I say? What did I say? Every last one. Every last one. Every last one. 7,000 pounds. You know. What's your BMI? Like, yeah, my dashikis are crazy. And the length, you see the growth though? The left side was struggling a few years ago. You know what I'm saying? But we back. We back. Don't trip. Don't trip. Don't trip. That was a good one though. Let me see what Mills say. Fuck you, Mills. Hey, man. Hey, bro. Share my shit, bro. That's crazy. Hey. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey, yo. Now, before I bring this special guest on, right? I gotta hold on. Let me turn this shit off. Before I bring this special guest on, I want to make sure that y'all know that she is possibly one of the biggest comedians, biggest content creators, one of the dopest individuals in Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? We got the Ashley Pajama Jam hosted by Jay Estate, March 9th. She's coming here to talk her shit real quick, but I just want to make sure that y'all can, get to know the one and only. Hold on, I got some sound effects. We get some fucking sound effects. Get a drum roll. You know What's up?
What's up?
What's up, best friend?
I'm looking mid as hell. I'm definitely one of the Minnesota niggas. I'm mid as fuck. I don't even care. I'm on here repping for the medium cute women. I don't give a fuck.
Medium cute is crazy. So best friend.
Okay, what's up? So what's up, man? What's to you?
What you mean?
What is to you? First of all, let's talk about your verbiage. Colored.
Okay.
Colored.
Yeah.
The 4 days after February, nigga, you use colored. Let's start there. Let's just talk about that.
I was working on my vernacular.
All the ways you could have referenced being a man that came on earth through a black woman. You referenced black women as colored.
Yeah.
And then you had the nerve to tell that other man that you don't demean people. Now, one thing about me that you know is if you gonna talk, let's be respectful. How you was talking to that man was demeaning. When he didn't give you the exact definition of misogyny. And I will also say, as your friend, you used a definition that supported only your part of that argument, because the rest of misogyny also includes prejudice against women. And prejudice, let's talk about that definition, means a preconceived notion or opinion that is not based off of facts or experience.
And that's why I didn't,
right. And that's why, yeah. So if you're gonna say the definition, you have to say the whole definition. You can't use parts of the definition.
I didn't read it verbatim. He couldn't even say anything. I didn't read that verbatim.
But you chopped him down for not using the definition.
Best friend, I chopped him down for not being able to define the word.
No, he said he knew the definition. He just couldn't use Webster's words. He couldn't say it in those words.
I didn't read it. I didn't read that.
Okay, well, I just gave you the actual definition.
You read the.
I'm gonna read it verbatim because I want you. You know me. I'm like, if we're gonna make a point. Okay, there. I thought my other phone was dead. If we're gonna make a point, well, let's just stand on that. I mean, like I always tell you, your points that you make on social media are completely opinionated, and so I don't take them offensive at all. I could care less. But for the sake of conversation, because I love a great debate, misogyny. Let's start with that word. Misogyny meaning. Now, your statement, can you please read for me and the viewers, can you please read verbatim your status that you made earlier? Can you read that for the people? We're going to do this like church.
We're going to do that. Let me see.
Matter of fact, I don't want you to read it. I will. I'm a great reader. Let's go. Hachu on Facebook. Hachu. I'll just play. Your status, and I say in your words, read. Niggas saying Minnesota got baddies must be dating white women because our colored population is mid as fuck. I said what I said and I don't play in the snow. Misogyny is the hatred of, contempt for, or prejudice against women or girls. It also can refer to social systems or environments where women face hostility and hatred because they're women in a world created by and for men, a historical patriarchy.
This is
Now,
gonna be so
now
easy.
let's go off the prejudice against women because we won't talk
Yeah,
about the
I'm
hatred. I
waiting.
don't think you hate women, but there's a prejudice against women,
I'm waiting.
especially hefty ones. Now, prejudice, because you're a word, you're a logophile. I'll use words for you.
So I can't have a preference?
No, I didn't say you couldn't, but I'm talking about your statements.
Yeah.
Prejudice against women. I'm going based off of your friend. He called you,
Mhm.
he said what you were saying was in a misogynistic form. He didn't say those words, but paraphrasing. Now, prejudice, preconceived opinion, preconceived opinion that is not based on reason or actual experience. So, to his point, he was absolutely right when he said you were being misogynistic about this type of status because your opinion is not based on the actual reason or fact. It is based on your own
Continue
opinion.
to read. And it said, and personal experience. Since we're going to be talking about definitions, read it.
Actual experience. It didn't say personal, it said actual
I have
experience.
actual experience. And most
Okay.
niggas do too. And I'm basing these theories and hypotheses off of what men are doing. It's just that
Not
simple.
men, not men.
No,
Some
most
men, because
men.
the other
No,
man was just on here not agreeing with
most
you.
men, and that's
Not
fine.
most.
And then I would ask him, so where's your woman that's that healthy, that what you call them, hefty or bigger woman that's not petite or this or that? Where's your big beautiful woman? You don't fucking got one.
No. No. He never
No, best
said that.
friend,
I'm
hold on.
talking about you,
No, and
Troy.
no. That's what I'm
So
saying.
here's another
So
thing I want
no,
to
best friend,
go ahead.
stop. Because when we're talking about this, like the reason why that shit doesn't make sense, and if beauty was just beauty, you would have no such term as BBW. Is there such term as MBW, LBW, tall BW, small beautiful woman, little beautiful woman? No, it's just beautiful woman. That's just what it is. The fact that you have to put an adjective to define something that should just be standard, that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. If they were just beautiful women, you wouldn't have to say, "Oh, that's a big beautiful woman." Is there a big handsome man? Fuck no. It's just a handsome man. There are no fucking pre-adjectives and differences when it comes to men. Either you're one of them niggas or you're not. It just is what it is. So it's just like, hold on.
Because I can counter that.
With what?
BUNs. A BUN. Now, so here's what we can't do.
Big
You
old
can't
nigga.
take
It's not. It's
I
big old
I
nigga.
gave
That's
you a
not
hot
big
10
beautiful.
seconds. Let's
But
respect
best
each other's
friend.
space. I gave you a
Okay.
hot 10 seconds. Give me 10
Come on.
seconds
Let's
and
stop
then
the
I'll let you
same.
go. Now, hold on. What you are doing is you're using and respectfully, you're using baseless descriptions that were used in songs and on social media to describe a group of people. BBW is a term that Drake used in a song that could be interpreted as beautiful black women, beautiful big men, whatever. Now we know we reference big women as BBWs, whatever. However, that has nothing to do. That has nothing to do with personal opinion. And a lot of men won't admit how they feel about women, not because of what the women look like, but because of how they feel about how other men will perceive them. So we cannot say that your opinion is a fact based off of certain things, and especially not terms that aren't even actual terms. That's a social media / music made up term. That's no different from a bun, a BUN. That's the exact same
It's
thing.
not
That's the equivalent to a BBW.
BON.
So
What is
a BON,
BON? What is
BUN,
that?
whatever the fuck. You know what
But
I'm
it's not the
saying?
same. It has
It
nothing to
is
do with
exactly
physical
the
attraction.
same.
No, it doesn't have anything. It doesn't have that the verbiage of the word, the
A
adjective of
bun,
the word. No,
bestie, you're doing this to me and you just did this to him. What you do,
no,
and
no. But
respectfully, what you do is you pick it
best friend, I'm
apart to
telling.
only fit your shape and
No, I'm
shape
picking.
your
No,
opinion.
no, because no. when something's right, when 1 + 1 = 2, regardless if you put the 1 on the other side or the 1 on the other side, or the 2 + 1 = 3, regardless if you put 2 first or 1 first, it always equals 3. Shit
So
is equal.
you're proving my point. A big old nigga is literally what bun stands for. A big old nigga. BBW. That's exactly when. And as a
No, it
woman, when
doesn't.
women refer,
What word? No,
when
best
women
friend,
reference the
listen.
BON, they're talking about a handsome big man. They are talking
No
about
word. I understand that, but the words inside of the statement, none of the definitions define anything that enhances or references is beauty or attractiveness. So
best
it's a
friend. You
blanketed
are
state. No,
nitpicking. You're
no,
nitpicking a
I'm not.
term. You know
No,
what that
I'm
term
not.
means.
No,
This is
it
like
doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. The
okay. It
definition of
does.
terms that no, it doesn't.
It does if it only
That's
matters
no best
because
friend. That's why I said I don't
you
want
made a
bad bitches.
statement. You made a
Listen,
statement.
no, bro. It
Okay.
makes because you're big into words. I'm big into words. So that's why even before you got on, I said I don't like bad bitches. I'll take a good woman over a bad bitch. Like I don't believe in the term spoil your woman. Spoil means to rotten. Why would I want to do something to rotten my woman? If I'm doing anything for my woman, hold on. I would rather invest in my woman. Because even if some investments don't go up or down, it was still a positive turn. There's no point in time where I ever say, oh, I want to spoil her. I'm not speaking that on my relationship. I'm just not.
Okay, Bestie. So what you're doing here is you're talking in circles like you did with him. That has nothing to do with what we're talking about. What I'm referencing right here, right now, is let's stay on point. Let's stay on point. First things first, your status. That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about you and your women personally. We're not talking about how you treat your women. We're not talking about spoiling women. Your statement was there are no baddies in Minnesota. That's one. Number two, the statement that
No,
I
I didn't say
rebuttal.
that.
The statement that I
No, there are
rebuttal.
no.
Top. Because that is literally your stat. I'll read it again. So
No,
that way
it's
we
a
stay
personal.
focused.
No, it's
Hold on now.
best
Let me
friend.
finish.
That's
Let me
best friend
finish
because you're
because
doing
I'm letting you
personal
finish.
interpretations. You're
I
perceiving it
literally
that way.
read your words word for
Where
word.
did
You
it
said there's
say?
no baddies in Minnesota.
It's a
Now
nigga
that's not even
saying
the
Minnesota
statement that
got
I'm
baddies.
referencing.
I said
I
it's mid.
okay, mid. Okay, my apologies. Same different. Again, what you're doing is you're nitpicking your words to fit your truth. Number one. And number two, because and what supports my statement is going back to your statement saying BBW. You brought up BBW. I didn't. You said that there's no man term that is equivalent to that, which is BON. So I definitely just proved you wrong because that is the truth. And you know that. Now you can nitpick that if you want to, but you
And that's
know
the
deep down
reason
in
why
your
I'm
heart,
wrong.
you are nitpicking everything to only fit your one-sided mind. Best friend, you have to be
It's
fair.
not. I am being fair. If it was big, handsome man, tall and handsome, it's called big and
That
tall.
it means the same thing. A
No, it
BON
does.
means the exact same thing. It's in the
No,
same context. It is in the
no,
same context. You can,
no.
it's just like vagina and coochie. They
Because
are spelled
no,
different. They mean the exact same
a
thing.
guy that's overweight, if he calls himself a BON and he's not quote unquote physically attractive, he is a big old nigga. He is literally a big old nigga.
Coming from a
That's
man,
really
when a woman is referencing, because BBW was a term used by a male to describe a certain type of woman that he was describing. When women describe a BON, they are referencing men like the baby's security guard. They're referencing men that are built like football players. They might even be referencing a huskier, attractive man. What we cannot do if we're going to debate and if we're going to have an honest and open debate
so
is we cannot
BBWs are the
nitpick to
same as
make it
that.
fit our own opinion. You got to be real.
Yeah.
You're not having, in my opinion, you're
Uh
not being real. You're not being
and
real.
so you're telling me a nigga that is big as a lineman is the equivalent to a woman that's overweight? Get the
Dude,
fuck out of here.
dude, overweight. No. First and foremost, a bigger
That's
woman does
crazy,
not
bro.
necessarily mean she's no. And we're not even talking about the. Okay, let me finish each thought.
That's crazy.
Number one, a big woman does not because a woman presents herself as a huskier woman or a bigger woman or full figured, I'd rather say, does not always mean she's unhealthy. Let's start there. Secondly, you know that I am not saying an out of shape man or an out of shape woman, blah, 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 blah. You know exactly what I'm saying. I'm speaking to a specific term. You said Your words, and it's recorded, like you like to say, your words were BBW is a term that is used to describe big women, and there are no male terms that are used as such. BON is a male term that is used as such. Now, whether you want to play word games or not, you know that that is the truth. At the end of the day,
that's like saying bad bitch.
when it comes to physical appearance, everything is opinionated. And being someone, I don't know, and then here's another thing. I want to ask you questions, but opposite of what you did on the last one, I want you to answer me yes or no. I don't want to hear a whole dragged out story. I want to hear a yes or no. Yes or no, have you ever lived out of state?
Yes.
Where? Just the
California.
place. California. Okay. Now you saw Baddies in California.
Yes.
Okay. Yes or no, have you ever been to Oklahoma?
No.
Yeah.
Your phone's going in and out.
Yes or no, have you been in Nebraska?
Yes.
Yes.
Have you seen Baddies in Nebraska?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes or no, have you been to Wichita, Kansas?
Yes.
Have you seen Baddies in Wichita, Kansas?
Yes.
Okay, my point being, there are baddies everywhere. Okay, there are mid women everywhere. Okay, so to say such a blanket statement and then use offensive words as colored is baseless. When you try to use the reasoning that you use, because you cannot take one margin of people and say there's just none of these people that exist. If there's people in Wichita, Kansas, ain't shit in Wichita. But
and the overall the population. See, y'all motherfuckers are fixing. Y'all stop.
Have you been to Arlington, Minnesota?
Best friend, look, you can't do that. Like, and then even kind of telling me how I gotta answer shit. You can't do that right now. On your shit, you could do that. You can't.
I requested it. It was a request.
No, you said I'm going to do that. I only did that before you because I fuck with you. Anybody else can't do that. My best friend could come on my shit and tell me, some shit to do because I respect her as a person, and we're just talking. She's actually helping. So I really appreciate you. But other than that, the reason why I said that, and I said the population means the whole. The individual is different. So population, if I said the population is mid, that means all of everybody put together, the entire population is fucking mid. Like, I think our fucking community, the way we support each other, is below mid. I think our financial situation as a community, as a population, is far below mid. So I don't give a fuck about what nobody's fucking in their feelings about. I don't fucking care. As a whole, as a population, most of you motherfuckers, man, women, and or other, whatever the fuck you want to call yourself, with respect, don't like yourself. That's why you're changing yourself. If you fucking like yourself, like I like my gap tooth, so I'm not getting no fucking braces. Like I like my motherfucking hairline, so I'm not getting no extensions. Like I grew out my own hair and didn't put no fucking weave in it because I like my motherfucking self.
I'm listening to you. I'm just reading the comments.
No, the comments is crazy. The comments is crazy. So it's just like, yo, I don't give no fuck. The population as a whole is nobody's ever thinking about Minnesota like, yo, I'm gonna go to Minnesota to go get a baddie. You don't fucking think that.
There's a lot of people that go to Minnesota, and there's a lot of people that get lost and stay in Minnesota. There's a lot of people that are not from Minnesota that are still in Minnesota, married with kids. That's number one. Number two.
I couldn't hear you. My bad. That's why I couldn't hear you. My shit went out.
I said there's a lot of people that go to Minnesota and end up staying in Minnesota because they with a woman and they got kids and all type of stuff. So don't sleep on Minnesota. Number two, you haven't been all over Minnesota, so you cannot say Minnesota. You are a Minneapolis ass nigga. Number three, you do sound like you're getting a little offended because you keep going all over the place. And I don't, let me say this, because we are real friends and I don't ever want to get it twisted on social media. I wasn't saying that to sound condescending or to be disrespectful. I was saying that because when you are in these spaces, I watched your last live and I'm on this live, you get to talk, you tend to talk in circles and talk about what the topic is not about. We don't care about how you treat your woman. We don't care about none of that when you're talking about one particular topic. So when I'm asking you questions, I'm asking about this particular topic, because once you start veering off into something else, we're no longer talking about why I came on here. So that was why I asked, can you answer my questions yes or no, and this or that? I don't really care about the other stuff.
Blanketed yes or no
because
question?
it really has nothing to do with this.
That's right. Yes, it is, because when somebody restricts you to answer a question that is yes or no, that allows them to load the question.
I didn't load I asked you a direct question.
No, but but you're asking for a yes or no, and there's no context. So there's
if the context was
no.
is that you can literally go everywhere and find someone that's attractive, and you can also go places and find those same
but it
people in those
also
same
limited
places
my
and find people
answer.
that aren't attractive.
I can
You
say
can't
that
say
yeah,
a whole group of people.
I've seen one or two baddies in Arkansas or Kansas, but majority of the time I'm seeing ducks. So it's a loaded question because it doesn't give the overall. It's
Your
giving
whole
a
statement is
specific
loaded.
thing. No, it's not. My whole statement is open. Your shit keep going on. Your whole statement is open. And like I said, people are paying attention to the words. I use certain things to get the arousal, but it's the population. And then most of the motherfuckers in the comments, even these niggas, none of these women that y'all are really talking to on this shit, y'all would deem as bad.
I would have to disagree. I would have to disagree because number one, your definition of what bad is.
I said, best friend, you gotta stop.
Could be different from
you gotta
mine.
Stop. I said you gotta stop. These niggas aren't. They're not.
These men. You cannot say that because because that's their opinion. That is how you feel, and that is an assumption that you are making on other people.
And the reason why I can do that because I can go look. I'll be like, all right, bro. If this is your type of woman, let me see your Instagram. I'm gonna scroll through. If I don't see women that look like her on your feed or the women that you're DMing or liking pictures, you can't tell me that's your ideal type. The one that you give your attention to that you're really trying, that's your type. The ones that you're just being one of those, guppy ass, follower ass niggas. Those niggas, yes. And it's like, yes, is beauty in the eye of the beholder. Yes. Fucking fine.
So you are a man of facts, right? You're a man of facts, right? And you are a man of statistics and
things you can
all of that and all of those good things. So we'll just do this because I'm over it. I was really coming on here to say that when you are having these conversations, you do have to be more open-minded. I mean, I would challenge you to be more open-minded and also be more on point about the point that you're making. However, I decided to Google. I just typed in, where are the most beautiful people in the U.S.? And I'll just read the list. The most attractive women, top states in the U.S. are Mississippi, Oklahoma, Louisiana, Arkansas, Alabama, Iowa, Minnesota, and Texas.
Now watch this. Since you're on Google,
what I Googled.
Stop. Stop. Since you're on Google, since you want to be, Google expert.
Wait.
Stop. No. I'm not a Google expert. I actually look up websites and studies. But since you're doing that, since you're on Google, look up the population and percentage of African Americans in Minnesota. So you're trying to tell me the minority is the majority of beauty? Get the fuck out of here. And then while you're up there and in that Google what ethnic group of woman is the most beautiful in Minnesota, and they're not going to say African American. So don't pull that bullshit with me. They're going to say white women, like Scandinavian or Irish or something.
I mean, technically, they would be saying what you said. So I mean, it is what it is. It's your opinion. It's your opinion, and it could agree with Google. Let's see what ethnic group of women are the most beautiful in Minnesota. And let's see who wrote it.
You could do a couple. Ain't none of them gonna say niggas. Not one.
The niggas? Wow. That's deep. And then to say that you are not acting in misogyny, your words, your verbiage is misogynistic, my G.
No, not.
Prejudice.
Who am I to tell anybody what they identify as? Why would I? How can I take that presumption? I'm speaking in general. I didn't speak directly. I can't tell nobody what they identify as. Not in America.
You are playing word games, my friend. You're playing word games.
Just saying. If you guys ever looked up Pluto, he who tells the truth is the most hated.
No, I didn't say
Hold on.
truth. Truth has
No,
facts.
I
You're
wasn't talking.
speaking
Yeah,
all opinion. This is
I
all opinion, my
look
friend.
up. Do you see how you found all your shit real
I'm
quick?
looking. I'm literally googling it. There's no solid
So,
answer. I'm trying to find you an
or you
answer.
can say, or you can look up the populace. Look up the
All it
census.
it
No,
doesn't
no,
it
pause.
doesn't
No, no,
answer
no.
your
This, no, no, no,
question.
no, no. The census would tell you the majority of what
It'll tell you the
ethnic
majority, but it didn't
of
answer
women.
your
No, no,
question. You
but
told me that
fine. No, fine. But it'll tell
you
you the
told me that
majority of right. It'll tell you the majority of white women versus black women. So you're trying to tell me
but we were
that
talking about attractive. That doesn't
right.
necessarily mean
And
that
I'm
does not
speaking
mean that
about
that would be the
colors, not
answer.
and
That
I'm
doesn't
speaking
mean that that
about
makes that the answer,
I'm
Troy.
speaking about colors.
Okay.
So yes, it does.
It does not.
Yes, it does.
No,
If
it
there's
does not.
if you're trying to tell me that there's a majority of European descendant women in Minnesota, and Minnesota's on the top 10, 15 list, and if you when you look up
That does
the
not mean
populace,
that when they gathered
stop,
that information that they only
stop,
counted the white
stop.
women. That literally could mean
I
anything. That could be a
I
combination of black, white, and
stop. Best friend, you
Latino
gotta
and
stop.
Somali.
You gotta stop. Even with that, all calculated together, I said the population is mid. So therefore, even if the women are beautiful as a whole, all the women are beautiful, fine. I specifically said a specific populace.
Sounds like
So if the majority of women in a state or area are of a certain ethnic group, and then even if it's and then somebody says those women are beautiful, the census was taken from the overall view of the women. So the majority could never, even if all the the minority was voted for, yes. And if all the minority was colored women and they were voted,
stop.
yes.
Why are you referencing
Stop.
black women as colored?
Because they're colored
You
people. I
know
don't
that
use
that's offensive and derogatory.
it's not more derogatory than black.
No, yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Absolutely, it is. As a community, it is.
Where
And you
no
can
no
play
no no
word
no no
games
no
all you
no
want to.
no no
Bessie,
no
we can't
no
do
no
this
I
on
don't
Facebook
no
because you
yes we
playing word
can
games.
no no no
You
no
are.
yes we can
You're
do
playing word
people
games and you
people don't
know
even
it. You're being
understand no
offensive on
I'm not
purpose.
best friend you got to stop because people don't even understand why the term is called black. It's called black because when
We're
you were
not talking
sold you were
about that.
profitable.
We're not
So that's
talking
why I
about
don't
that.
use it.
We're not
I don't
talking
give a
about
fuck.
that. And we don't
I
and you know
am
damn well black
best
folks
friend.
like being referred to
I
as
don't
colored.
by white people.
By people in general, you know damn well
No,
that
I've heard people say I love my colored folks. What are you talking about?
Troy.
What are you? No,
Troy,
stop.
the way
No,
you
that's a
are
fact.
using, do we gotta have the
No,
nigga and nigger term now? We gotta have that. We have to have that lesson right now?
you can
Are
try.
we gonna have a real debate, or
Black,
are we gonna play
black.
games?
Look up when they use the term black. Black means when they sold you for profit.
Troy,
I don't give a fuck what you're talking about.
stop.
I don't
Stop.
put black.
Stop.
I don't put
Stop.
black on my shit. No,
Stop.
you're not telling me
You
to
have
stop.
to stop.
No,
You
I
have
don't.
to stop.
No, I
I
don't.
love you enough to tell you
No, I don't.
okay.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't have to stop
Okay.
because I'm right.
You're
I'm
not.
right.
You're
Look up
not.
where.
That, first
Look
of
it
all,
up.
nobody can be
Look it
right
up.
or wrong in this
Yes, it
because
is.
everything that
Yes,
we're
it
talking about
is.
is opinionated.
No, when the term
Your
black, no,
initial point is
no,
opinion.
no, it's not. The term black, when it was addressed to black people, was assigned because they were sold for profit. That's why
Troy,
it's there. I don't care what you're
we
talking about.
started referencing ourselves as black in the 70s when the Black Power
No,
movement took over, Troy.
no,
I'm
no, it wasn't.
literally in an African American studies class right now. I've already
Cool,
taken college level courses of African American studies. We're not going to get into that.
cool.
However, what I'm telling you is this. Black women, and most black people in general, but I am a black woman, so I'll speak on behalf of us. Don't refer to or reference. We don't prefer to be referenced as colored. Now, you may have a group of people that want to take the power of that word back, but you know the vast majority of black people, or African Americans, if you will, Black Americans, if you will, whatever they want to reference, whatever we decide to reference our terms as, we do not reference ourselves as colored. We would damn near call ourselves the N word before we will colored, and you know
They do
that
call them.
because of
They do
how
call
it's been
themselves the N word.
used. Because
And
on the
it's worse.
signs during segregation, it did not
It's
say
worse.
white or black. It said white and it said colored. When you got called,
Thank you.
when they called,
Thank you.
when they yeah, so that's why
No, I'm
segregation. That's
talking to
because of
Amir.
Jim
Why do
Crow.
they say
Because of
stop? Why
segregation
do
and
they
because
say
of Jim
people of
Crow,
color? Stop, bro.
we
Stop.
do
I
not
don't give
like
a
the term
fuck.
color,
No.
and you
It
know
says
that,
people
Troy.
of
Cut
color.
it the
No,
fuck
it's
out.
in
Cut
law.
it the fuck
No,
out.
in law. They
Cut
talk
it
about
the
people of
fuck out.
they talk about people
Cut
of
it the
color
fuck.
and
I'm not letting you
minorities. You're not
slide with
gonna do
that.
that.
Cut it the
Yes,
fuck
you
out.
are, because it's right.
Jim Crow is
No,
the reason
it's
why we
called
do not
people of
like the
color.
term color.
Why do they call it? No. Why do they call it people of color in law? Why is it? Why?
People of color and colored is two different things.
Oh,
People of
colored
color and
people.
colored is two different things.
So colored people
People of
isn't the
color,
same?
people of
No,
color
bro.
can
No.
literally
No.
mean a black and Cuban man.
So can
A
colored
person of
people.
color can
Why
literally
did
mean
you
back
assume?
Mexican.
Why
A
did
person
you
of color can
assume
be
that I
all
meant black
black.
women? Why did you assume? Did you take your personal assumption to when I said color? Because just to catch you up on what you just said, why
Champ,
when
I'm
you
going
use
off of
stop?
I'm
Okay,
literally going
stop
off of your
interrupting me,
goddamn
bro.
status.
Stop, best friend. Stop. You just named, when you referenced the word colored, you named all these other ethnicities, Spanish, Mexican.
I said
all these
people
other
of color. You said, what does that
Cool.
mean? I answered your question.
So why can't colored people be the same thing?
Troy, you're playing games. I'm gonna
No,
hop
I'm
off
not.
respectfully because we're real friends. I'm gonna hop off
That's
respectfully
not, and
because
it's
you're
fine. I
bullshit.
appreciate you. No,
You're
I'm
bullshit,
not.
and I'm gonna hold you
Why?
accountable in
No,
private.
it's not.
I'm gonna hold you
No.
accountable
I
in
want you to do
private.
it now. I
I
want you to
love
do it
you.
now.
I
And the
love
reason why I
you.
said
I
no, the
love
reason why I
you.
said
I
that,
love
I
you.
love you
And
too.
because I
But you
love you,
can't, bro.
I'm
You
going to
can't be
hop
over
off and
talking
we're
me
gonna
right
have
now,
this
because that's
conversation in
whack.
love.
That's whack. Because at the same
It's not.
time, regardless, it
It's
is. Because I've
respectful.
never, it's not. Because at the same time, you're trying to say in that stance that a word and words must be used in a specific way for their definitions to mean the same thing.
You're saying
That's
that.
what you're saying
that you are a table
No,
turner. I'm going to
no,
tell
I'm
you how
not.
you're saying that. Now you
No, I'm
talk.
not.
Now let me talk because you've been interrupting
Bro,
me the
you
same
go
way I've
kind of
been interrupting you.
bro, because when I come on your shit, I shut the fuck up, let you finish your shit, answer your questions. I've never, over talked you, bro, on your shit, ever. So when I'm trying to get my point off, and I appreciate you showing me love, I appreciate you doing your thing, but when you're over talking me and you trying to control the conversation, I'm only allowing this type of shit to happen because me and you can have discourse, whether we like it or not. And like you said, like we talk, get right offline. No, fuck that. If me and my best friend have a disagreement, I'll get right now. I don't need later. Because I don't give a fuck if I'm online, offline, alive or dead. If I fuck up, or if I say something that, or I do some shit to where I feel like I could have did better by you, I'm gonna stop right now. I ain't fuck them. I don't give a fuck about them. I give a fuck about you though. So other than that, I don't get no fuck, dog. So it's just like, no, best friend, like I get you, but there ain't never no point in time too where I don't give a fuck if I'm on stage. I don't give a fuck if I'm live streaming. If there's ever a point in time to my conversation makes it to the point to where you feel like you got to speak to me privately, I love you enough to get right with you right now. That's how much I respect you. Other than that, fuck all that other shit though.
So this is why I said that, because I can feel this energy coming. Now, I'm gonna go to what you just said, and then I'm gonna go backwards. Okay. So let's go to what you just said. First and foremost, I'll apologize if you felt like I was over talking you. I do personally feel like we were doing the same thing to each other. We were both getting excited and cutting each other off. But because it is your platform, I will humbly say I apologize and give you the respect that you are requiring of me. Right? Secondly, I will say, I personally feel like you talk in circles and you turn tables. You do things and then project and say that that's what I was doing. Why do I say that? What you were just saying. You said that I was using definitions or words to make my point in so many words, right? That's exactly what you did with BON and BBW, projection. Secondly, you did the same thing with colored and people of color. People of color is a multitude of people, not just African Americans, but again, as I was saying, people of color can also mean Black and Cuban, Black and or Black and some type of other Hispanic culture. It can mean Black and Native, or it can just mean good old Black, people of color. It is a different term. However, colored people was used the same fashion and form as the word nigger. That's why when Jim Crow and when segregation was going on, the sign said colored. It did not say Black people, and it did say people of color. It said colored or white. And I say white like racist white folks. Okay.
That's crazy, bro.
I'm still talking and you're interrupting me.
I'm sorry,
when they would do harmful things, and I'm watching my words so that you don't get blocked because I want your status to keep going.
Thank you. I
When they would
appreciate
do
you.
harmful things to black people, such as Emmett Till, they killed that colored boy. They didn't kill that boy of color, that person of color, that black man, that African American. They killed that colored boy. So that is why when you say the colored population, we get a little up in arms because wow, that's how you're referencing us. And so when I say that I would rather have this conversation offline, it's because I am your friend and I do love you. And to me, there are there there is there's a way that I would like to have this conversation that I wouldn't rather have in mixed company. And that's
Makes
out of
sense.
respect for you.
I'll
So
take
it
that.
wasn't me,
I'll take
it
that.
wasn't me getting to a point where, oh no, I can't. It was more so like, yeah, my friend to me, and I'm just gonna be, because you wanted me to be frank. My friend sounds dumb as fuck right now, and I'm gonna tell him that in private. I feel like
Welcome to YouTube.
you use words and definitions and facts that you found on your own to only base off your point. I've never ever, I hardly ever, watch your words, I hardly ever hear you really, really sound off anything other than the only information that only you've seen, heard, or have looked up. I need proof of that too. What are you reading? Who are you reading this from? Where are you getting this information from? You said you're not a Googler. Okay, are you reading a book that some man wrote? Because he's only one man too. So the same way that you're denouncing what we're saying, you also have to pay attention to why we can easily denounce what you're saying as well. You don't show real proof. And the proof that you do show, where is it coming from? This is the internet. Where is this
Yes.
really coming from?
Doctors.
So you cannot, and this is me just speaking to the blanket statements of what you were accusing me of or of doing and or saying, and the your past guests as well. There's a
Yeah.
closed mindedness that you have that makes it hard for people to have these conversations with you, whether it be live or through writing on social media, because it is one off. The fact that you just try to make colored sound right in our community is really, I just really want to go take a shit and wipe it on your life.
Go
I'm,
ahead.
I'm joking. I'm
But,
joking.
but even with
No,
that,
I'm
right?
serious. I'm being
Because
funny. But no,
no.
seriously, I that but seriously, I think the use of color was wild to me. And then the blanket statement, and then try to support it with whatever the blanket opinion to try to support it with what you call facts. You can't make an opinion facts.
But it's like
And
it's
neither
so
can your homeboys
astonishing.
in these comments.
But no, outside of that, it's so amazing, right? That people have paid attention as much as they paid attention today over my quote unquote opinion. And most of the things that I talk about, there's like Harvard studies, there's CDC studies. Because normally when I hear these things, I go look them up to see like, bro, where did you get this shit? Like, who really did this shit? Is it really from Stanford? Is it really from Oxford? Is this shit really happening? Like, because it could be from Wikipedia. If it's on Wikipedia or Reddit, I don't believe it. Like, I need to go to the government site, at least have somebody with some credentials lie to me. At least have somebody that has some credentials lie. Because if they're lying, I'll be like, well, damn, I read their textbook. Like, he's a professor. But other than that, it's like I'm listening to people that want me to take their opinion and their feelings into consideration about my word choice, while they're basically telling me to value their opinion over mine. Why should I value the opinion of you and or others over my own? And why do you get the right to tell me that my opinion is wrong and I should open my mind to listen to others' opinions while you closed your mind to tell me to open up mine? That doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense for me to have to listen to people that are upset about my opinion and want me to come to a different opinion, but everyone's opinion is different. How am I going to please all you motherfuckers? It's impossible.
I think that's a great question. I think that was a great point made. And in my stance, my point is not really to change your opinion or anything. I think most people are just challenging your opinion. I can't speak for anyone. For me, I challenge your opinion and the way you what I challenged. Let me start there. What I challenged first was the words you used, as in colored. Just speaking to that. Secondly, I challenge your reasoning. for your opinion as opposed to your opinion. Your reasoning is what a lot of people are challenging. Nobody's saying that you can't have your opinion. I think it's fair if you say that you feel that there's no baddies in Minnesota. I think that's a fair opinion to say because it's how you feel. I think it's okay for you to say, oh, I went to California and the women there are much more beautiful. It's how you feel. But to say, however, not to cancel out with the word but, however, to say there's no baddies in Minnesota because y'all glucose level high.
That's not even
That's
that.
not good reasoning.
I think Jill Scott's bad. I think
That's just,
Jennifer
that
Hudson's
was
bad.
just an example. I'm not saying you said that. That's just an example of poor reasoning for that kind of blanket statement. That's
I just
not
said the
good reasoning because
population, the entire population.
glucose. I was just using anything. That was just the first thing that came to my mind.
Oh, I got a good question for you, best friend, real quick, right? So, why is it acceptable? And then why are these likes and shares and bottles being popped? If women get online and say, man, the niggas in Minnesota, the dating pool in Minnesota got piss in it. Why do 1,000 women comment, share, and say, girl, fucking right. But why when I say that the population overall of women is mid, does it start a fucking riot? But when women say niggas ain't shit, niggas is piss in the water, niggas is bums, there's not one woman ever that's been getting shared online because she's calling niggas worthless.
Okay, I'll break it down to you. I'll give you a great point right away. So your statement, your question was, how come when women say there's piss in the dating pool, they don't get the same backlash as you saying, and I'm gonna read it again. Let me get out of this one. Give me 1 second. There's piss in the dating pool in comparison to niggas saying Minnesota got baddies must be dating white women because our colored population is mid as fuck. I said what I said. I don't play in the snow. The reason why that's going to get different backlash is because there's piss in the dating pool could be referencing anyone. That could be referencing, that does not specify the type of person that woman is dating. That does not specify a gender. That does not specify a color. It does not specify a height, a weight, or anything. It just says, to me, when I read that, it says, I'm not finding anyone good to date. It did not specify a group of people. That's why I hopped on here to talk about that part of that definition with misogyny, and I was really only speaking to your last live when I got on. I didn't really care too much about a lot of this other stuff, but we're talking about it. So the difference in your statement and their statements is you centered out a group of people. You did not take a vast majority. You didn't say, man, the women in Minnesota are mid. You said specifically the colored ones. The colored ones. That's what you said. Those women did not say the black men in Minnesota got pissed in them or the dating pool for black men in Minnesota.
Yes,
No. Pause. Time out. We're doing it again. We're doing it again. We're doing it again. Your question is recorded, and I have my other phone. You said your actual question was not, don't change your question. Your question was, how come when women say there's piss in the dating pool?
And I said niggas.
I'm going off that. I said
niggas. Stop, best friend, for real. I said niggas. You don't call white men. Look at, I don't give a fuck. It says niggas. And I specifically said
your initial question was, how come when women say there's piss in the dating pool? That was your question.
Niggas, yeah, and you got to listen to everything. I said, how come when women say niggas ain't shit and that there's piss in the dating pool in Minnesota? I don't give a fuck. It's on there.
Again. Okay, so niggas ain't shit. Niggas ain't shit.
You don't see that?
If you guys feel like, and I've seen men go back and say the niggas you dealing with ain't shit. Fine. I've seen niggas say that. So you can't say that people don't get the backlash. They do.
No, they don't.
They do. You backlash those men. You okay, so wait, question.
I'm just one person.
Hands up. Call on me. Have you
Ashley Henderson in the back.
Thank you. Have you seen one of those statuses and you've given them backlash?
Who, men?
Have you seen a woman say niggas ain't shit and you commented on it? Have you ever commented?
Yeah, I'll be like, yeah.
Okay.
The niggas you let fuck.
Okay, so then you answered your own question. They do get it. They may not get shared in life, but they get it.
And that's what I said. I said nobody gets blown up like this. When women say niggas ain't shit, black men ain't this, black men ain't that.
I'll do you one better. It's because a lot of those women ain't you. You are very consistent, and this is your platform. So you know me, you know how I feel about that. But to the naked eye and to the natural eye that aren't content creators, this is the type of
Yeah.
platform that you have. So of course it's going to be a bigger eye on you because your consistency of what
Yeah.
you say about black women, your
No, it's a yeah.
consistency. Someone, and I'm just using someone on this status because I just see names. We'll use Malik. Malik is on the status. This is no disrespect. I'm not saying Malik is this type of person at all. If Malik got on social media and said "fuck all black women," that status might get some attention or whatever because people aren't used to Malik talking like that. However, at the same time, and Malik, I don't want to use your name in any bad name,
Shout
so
out Trap
forgive
Right
me if you
because
don't
he's
like that.
actually
Yeah,
a
shout
good
out.
nigga.
That's really why I called you out because shout out to Trap
She
Right.
knew what
But
she was
if
doing. Shout
Malik
out
got on
Trap Right.
here, Malik
She
got
knew
on
she
here
was
and
doing.
said "fuck all black women," right? People might be like, "Damn, Malik, what you on?" But if you get on there and say that, it's gonna be different because Malik is not known for just saying this kind of things about black women.
You never you can and you have never and will never be able to pull up a post, a audio, a video of like I ever said fuck all black women. It just doesn't.
I know you. I didn't say you did. I
No,
used Malik as an example of saying you said
but
your question. You.
no, best friend,
Oh
no,
my
no, no,
God!
hold
Talking
on,
to
no,
you like
no,
talking about kids sometimes.
no, no,
Your
no, no,
question was
stop
how
it,
come
motherfucker.
you can't do it and other people can? My
No,
answer was because of your consistency in the type of conversations you keep on social media. And I used Malik as an example. I didn't say that you said fuck black women. I've never heard you say. You've never even said that to me. I wouldn't say you said that. My point was is that when you're consistent in the type of person that you are and the type of conversations that you keep, you're going to attract a different type of energy.
hold on. But if most of the things I speak about, right, I bring them up because I see them happening, and normally, kind of like women like you, women like my other best friend Brianna Edwards, um, women like Brianna McNeil, that's my brother's wife. I know plethora of women that are pretty much good women to me, in my opinion. I have a lot of black women that I think are good, and I actually know that regardless of my statuses or my verbiage, I know that all of you, whether when you're with me, there is no fucking fear of safety, whether harm from me or anybody else. Even though y'all are more than capable of defending yourself, you know for a fact that I would never allow anything to ever harm y'all, regardless of what I said. And normally, when I'm around any woman, you've never brought me into a space and I've disrespected a woman. I just don't do it. I may say things that are in general, and it's online. So I say, why do people say and they get upset and they take things personal? If it doesn't apply, let it fly. That's why when I see the bum nigga shit, I see the DL shit, everybody wants to call me gay or throw all these insults. All these people that were probably making statuses talking about he's trans, he's low-key bisexual, he's low-key gay, he doesn't get bitches, he's an incel, he probably beats women, he's this, he's that. Imagine having to deal with that and then thinking or having people want you to think that your words or their opinions about what you say is more important. Imagine wanting to change the way that you think and or feel for people that will call you and or misgender you, missexualize you, call you terms that some of them possibly have friends and or family members that they would give up their life for or take a life for if they talk to them that way. So these are the same people that want me to monitor my speech. These are the same people that want me to monitor my words and my verbiage, but they actually took out time to use hate speech, and they're doing it in their mind for a quote unquote righteous cause because they feel a certain type of way about my opinion. And these are the people motherfuckers want me to give a fuck about. Fuck y'all.
I don't think. I mean, and you make a good point. I
Like
kind of
fuck
made a
y'all.
similar point. I made a
Like
similar
suck my
point on
dick.
my social media. I said something that was offensive on social media, and on my Instagram, I made a video the other day, and black women especially, but women in general were offended by it. And I was merely joking. I wholeheartedly understood the severity of it, and I took it down and I apologized. And in doing so, I was there was females calling me out my name and all kinds of stuff. And I approached that with the same thing. I'm like, well, you don't That's not the way to teach. You don't offend by teaching, or you don't teach by offending or whatever. Now that could be a clear display of hurting the hurt. And you said something that I didn't like, so I'm gonna say something that you don't like. That's fair. However, at the same time, if you are gonna be a Kevin Samuels type nigga, or I don't even want to say Kevin Samuels because it's disrespectful to you. If you're gonna be Troy Miller, you're gonna
Thank
be
you.
that person who's gonna say what he's feeling, and this is your opinion about women, or a certain group of women, or just how women should be, or how women are, or whatever it is. I think, again, I think you have all rights to feel the way you do. I just feel like, and I tell you this all the time in private, with that being said, you have to be prepared for the type of engagement that's going to bring. People are going to say that when a man is constantly talking about women in a negative light, that does make you question, well, does he even like women? Do you even like, are you even, and not talking about you, I know you, but this is where women come. I'm speaking from a woman's perspective. You get what I mean?
Oh
And
yeah,
even
no,
some
I know.
men.
Come on.
Do you even, because it may not be you, but there are some men who do talk about women like that because they do have a hatred for us, because their mama or they daddies or their uncles or their aunties or whomever, it could have been their teacher, whomever. There are some men who truly do hate women. And so sometimes when you speak in such manner, it does create questions, or a blurred line on where you stand with things. And I told you this in private. I said maybe the balance is not only challenging women but also congratulating the ones that are doing it right. maybe
Speaking of
maybe maybe
congratulations, hold on,
showing
best friend.
love,
Best
maybe
friend,
not
hold on.
always just showing correction, but showing love as well. And you
Hold
do
on, best
that for
friend.
me, you do that for me,
Yeah, yeah.
but
Let
not
me
for the women personally. You
no,
don't
no, hold
personally
on.
attack me on social media either.
Best
So
friend, yes I do.
the
I just called you
majority
a
of
black
women, do you
I called
ever
you a black
say,
Michael
hey,
Blackson.
happy Wednesday to the BBWs?
No, because I don't say happy Wednesday to the LBWs. Like
I just said my point is my point is this.
like,
My point
yo.
is you need, maybe I'm not telling you what you need. Maybe there could be more balance in your approach and in your delivery and in what you're saying, because even with some of your content, I haven't seen all your I haven't felt like all your content was wrong.
I should say you
I,
ain't seen all my shit.
no, I was about to say I don't think all your content is bad, or all your content is misogynistic, or all your content is wrong. I feel like there's just could be times, and I've told you this, there could be times where there's a little more balance or a little more softness. Maybe what you're saying has validity, but it's too harsh. Like, damn, we all gotta be bitches and hoes. Like, damn, I had a whole
Oh,
phase. I
hold
wasn't
on.
a hoe the whole time. Not
Okay, no,
saying that
hold
that's what
on.
you
No, no,
say.
no, no,
I'm
no,
just,
no, hold
that's an
on. No, I got
example.
you. I got you. No, because the reason I do that, right? And one of the biggest lessons my father ever taught me, because I was one of those kids, I was really angry. People used to say some shit to me. I want to start crying and fighting. I'm in my feelings, nigga. You got me in my feelings. Are we fighting? Fuck that. I'm angry. I want to fight. Or you talking shit. I just want to fight. And one day the nigga said something to me. I was embarrassed. And the nigga said something. He was like, listen, dude, you're gonna be a man one day. You gotta start listening to what's said instead of how shit is said, nigga. You over here worrying about a nigga yelling at you, and all he trying to do is tell you to do some shit, or you want to be a nigga that has somebody whisper in your ear and talk to you soft, and they having you commit suicide or harm yourself. Like, you're doing stupid shit. I understand that what I said and how I said it, you may not have liked it, but at the end of the day, as a man, you got to listen to the message and what's in the message versus who said it and how it was said. Otherwise, you're gonna let your feelings and tone change the lesson that was meant for you. So that's why I act like that. So my
So
father's always hold on. So my father's always taught me, regardless of how somebody says some shit, whether it's they sweet talking you or they being verbally, their verbal tone is high. Assess the situation, see what the message is supposed to be, then make a decision without your feelings. That's what I was
right.
taught.
So and so in response to that, I was taught the same thing, and I'm not a man, right? My grandmother, I got in trouble, and I'll give you a quick story. I got in trouble. Everybody knows my mom died when I was 7. Jonte Robinson, Looney Tune, love him to death.
Looney Tune.
When we were in middle school, he talked about my mom. He knew it was going to trigger me. Yo, mama, woo, I flipped over. I flipped the
Damn.
table. He let me beat him up. I know I can't beat Looney Tune up, but he let me beat him up. He thought it was hilarious. I got in trouble. My grandma went off on me. Oh, your mama dead? Oh, big honky dory. People die every day. You mad over some words? That's how I was raised.
Girlfriend said that?
Girlfriend said that. Your mama dead? Oh,
Yeah.
ooh. Oh, so you gonna cry? So I was raised like that too. She taught me all the time, words should not be able to control you. However, that lesson, again, listen to what people are telling you, not how they're telling you. That lesson is about how you receive information, not about how you give it. We were also taught to treat people how we want to be treated. And in that, you're supposed to use wisdom. Not every time are you supposed to give game in such a raw way. Sometimes game needs to be given with a little honey. Sometimes game got to be given right, straight like that. Sometimes you got to take it straight like
Hold on,
Hennessy.
bring
What
that
your
back.
Hennessy need.
Bring that back, best friend. Rewind that. Let
I'll
them know
say it
that.
again in a different way.
No, say it in
Sometimes,
the same way.
no,
That
no, no,
should.
no, no, because I got a better way. Sometimes when you're giving game, you give it with a little Coke back. You give your Hennessy with some Coke back. And then sometimes you take your Hennessy neat. However, at the same time, you have to be wise enough to know how to serve that if you're the bartender. You cannot use your upbringing and what you've been taught as a reason to just tell and talk to people any old type of way, because everybody was not raised by Girlfriend and Big Troy. Some people were raised by softer women who may have been abused and don't know how to receive like that. Some people may have been raised by people that just don't talk like that. So you have to be wise enough to know when to serve that person straight Hennessy or when to throw a little Coke. And maybe not just Coke. Maybe some people need a little grenadine with a cherry. It don't mean that the Hennessy ain't being served. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I like it. Yeah. I hear you.
So what
I,
I'm saying again is I'm not telling you to change. I'm saying maybe we add a little honey here or there. Just to make the tea taste a little different. Just a
I
little
love you.
tick, just a little, just to make. But I'll let you talk to. I don't want to be the only person to take up your time, But that's just my. That
You
was
ain't
just my
hold
little.
on. You ain't never taking up my time. Because first of all, I don't know if y'all know who the fuck we talking to right now. This is Ashley motherfucking Henderson. You know what I'm saying? It's Ashley Henderson, and it's my best fucking friend. I love her to motherfucking death, bro. She has been doing big shit. So the reason why I really am really grateful that Ashley actually came on here is a lot of these people, and especially the young women, when we have discourse or conversation, we get into possibly a heated debate or whatever. But for some reason, they think that we're arguing or we're yelling at each other type shit. I wanted, and I really appreciate you coming on here and showing how we can have a difference of opinion, a difference of ideas, perspective, possibly get off track, get on track, show respect, and professionalism. So outside of that, I definitely think like these type of conversations need to be had, and I want to appreciate and give thanks to everybody that's here. I know y'all probably came here on some bullshit, and now we on some real shit. Thank y'all for listening to the conversation, and this is what I think is gonna need to be done, especially men. If you possibly feel and or think like how I'm thinking, when people possibly try to say that you're closed-minded or you're stuck in your ways, sometimes you have to be wise enough and smart enough to even realize you holding the conversation and being stoic, that's an open mind. Just because you
Absolutely.
don't, regurgitate and or act upon what was said, opening the space to even allow people to be heard, that should be good enough. And when you're telling people your side of the story or your perspective, you shouldn't quote unquote reprimand them or penalize them. You should possibly make a different decision on what you would do with them. That's all I advocate and tell people to do. Now, because I want to hear from you. The reason why I speak that way, and the message is raw like that, like, bro, that's just how I am. And then in more professional or certain scenarios, when people have me on podcasts like on Trap Right, I got to do my thing. When people have me on the Kendra G show, I understand and I read the room. But when you allow me, and this is kind of one of the first times, because thanks to you, I was always grinding, getting shit started and being consistent. And listening to you is the reason why kind of today happened. You know what I'm saying? You're possibly one of the most creative. You're if not the most creative person I know. You are definitely the most successful self-made content creator that I know, and definitely the most original.
Thank you.
So when I heard some of the things that you say, I took those things in consideration. I haven't been blocked and banned for 3 to 4 months now. So that I changed how I say shit. So I know, and I love y'all. And then because this is a hint to some of the shit. I've been studying algorithms and shit. I know that there's certain words that are triggering, bro. That's why they were used.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I get that. I didn't think it was going to do what it did today. I literally, best friend, and shout out to Amir Scott, because the nigga posted some shit and he was talking about Minnesota women is this and that. I literally was doing that because I was just trolling Amir.
Yeah.
So I think
No. So before you explain yourself further, I wanted to raise my hand and say, first of all, I love you. And I want to say that, and I know you know that, but I want to say that openly because, like you said, we'll go back and forth all day, but this is all love. That's why I apologized on his platform. He felt like I was cutting him off on his platform. I'm going to respect that space. That's my friend. So I love you. Let's start there. Secondly, I appreciate, even though you say things that I don't agree with, that my friends don't agree with, I appreciate the fact that you at least open the floor to listening, like you just were saying. A lot of people will throw out shots and they'll say things and they won't be brave enough to go back and forth with a person. You know, they'll just throw their rock and hide their hand. So I will give you, I give you your wants for that. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's honorable that you don't throw your rocks and hide your hand.
thank you.
I also think it's very wise of you that you're taking such strong opinions and you're making money from it. I told you, if you're gonna be the Kevin Samuel, if you're gonna be KJ, nigga, be it. So I think it's beautiful that you're doing that. You know, like I said, do I think you could add a little chaser to your Hennessy? Maybe. But how you serve your Hennessy, I respect it as an artist.
Thank you.
And I pray that, you know, we gonna get. I told Amir, I said I gotta get my boy a bulletproof vest and some security because this nigga can't go to the gold room with me. You ain't going to the gold room
Oh
with me
man.
because I'm gonna tell you, if my homegirls jump you, I'm jumping in. No,
Hey yo, look.
I'm teasing. I'm teasing.
Hold on,
I
hold
do not
on.
promote violence. We're not doing nothing violent. I'm just teasing, but I'm just saying we love you, Troy. I love you.
Thank you.
And I'm always here. I'm gonna always challenge you when I think you're a little misguided. I'm not gonna say wrong, but when I think you're being misguided or when you're using words, but whatever, or however I feel it is, it's still my own. It's my opinion. You don't have to agree,
Right.
and
And
I'm
my
still
best friend
gonna be
really
your
ain't
friend.
wrong, really. She not
It
really
ain't
wrong.
right, ain't nothing right, and that's what I meant by we're neither one of us are right or wrong.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? We're just trying to see eye to eye, and so that's all I just wanted to say. I wanted to give you your flowers and just say I think it's at least it's smart that you're turning it into a career.
thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Talk your shit. If you're gonna be the light skinned Kevin Samuels, at least put a shell in your dreads or something. Cause Judy
Man, my
got you
shit
on
be
that one.
falling out,
Judy
man.
definitely got you on that joke. She got you on that joke. Don't go talk about Judy because she won that one. Okay, you got a shell in there. Okay.
Motherfucker.
Okay. No,
My
I love
hair
you,
been going
man.
somewhere. Fuck you. No, I appreciate you, man. Best friend. I want to show everybody, man. So I know you out of town and shit, right? So tell them because it sounds like you about to, probably get ready for your night. I know you probably got to write
Yeah,
some
I got
shit.
some homework to do.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you being in school, being an entrepreneur, about to create your family, already doing big shit.
Thank you.
What's going on March 9th though? What's
Yo,
popping on
this
March 9th?
Saturday, March 9th, the address is on the bottom of my flyers on my page. Y'all, no baddies allowed. Only mid bitches in Minnesota can come to my pajama jam. If you mid and you in Minnesota, if you a mid woman in Minnesota, can't no baddies come to my pajama jam. I don't want no baddies there. Only mid women. Nah, I'm just playing. Y'all come to my pajama jam. It's going down. It's a Pisces bash. It's Pisces season. Y'all gonna have a great time. We're gonna have food. We're gonna have drinks. We're gonna have hookah. We're gonna have everything. I know I can't say everything on social media, but it's all gonna be there. Bring you and all your mid-ass friends. Y'all come out, shake some ass. Troy, we're gonna have baddies only section for you. And so y'all make sure y'all come through and y'all have a good time. Come party with me. Get your pajamas. This ain't no we are gonna do $100 giveaway for the best pajamas, but the best pajamas could be some motherfucking basketball shorts and some flip-flops for all I give a fuck. So wear your pajamas, come through, come ready to have a good time. I love y'all. Thank you for that, best friend. Thank you for my shout out.
And thank you for coming, best friend. In regards to anybody
Pause.
says,
I'm
huh?
just I
Stop.
said pause.
I'm like, hold up. Thank you for showing up. You know what I'm saying?
There we go.
Thank you for showing up.
You
I
can't be
really
being gay
appreciate
in front of Excuffity, man.
no bromo.
You know, I gotta make us laugh a little bit. It was a serious conversation. We gotta bring some light. We gotta relax, relate, release. This is
man.
heavy. Can we lift this off our titties tonight? Can we relax, relate, release? Everybody live. I call my titties my girl balls. Take it off your girl balls and push it away. Just push
Girl
it
balls is
away.
crazy, bro.
Everybody, best friend, take your hand and touch your chesticles. That's what we have, chesticles. And just
We
push the
have.
negativity away. All that midness.
Hey, yo, no mid joints, like on some real shit.
I love y'all, man. All
Yeah, I
right,
love you,
Becky, I'm
best
out of
friend.
here.
Thank you. Peace. Hey, yo, you see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? It's really because of y'all. Like, I was been supposed to do this shit, you know, kind of go crazy. Today, we kind of went nuts. I'm going to have to use that when your ass snap. Yeah, she fucking snapped, bro. Like, I really appreciate y'all. I'm just trying to figure out why y'all so mad for it. Even with the statement I made, y'all want me to talk about y'all opinion or worry about y'all opinion. And the one thing I really wanted to say, oh, I gotta add Bray Sean on here. Okay, hold on. I gotta send you the link, bro. So the one thing I gotta say is when you're doing that type of shit and you're really, and Bray Sean, when you come on, use this, use the link in the Safari browser. You can't use it in the Facebook browser. So when you join, bro, you got to use the Safari join. And it's amazing that motherfuckers be wanting you to think about their opinion and shit, but will talk crazy to you about yours. Like, why was I supposed to care? So imagine me wanting you to feel the same way about my opinion like you want me to feel about yours. You wouldn't fucking do that, bro. And then when I made the verbiage, bro, it said the population. Y'all really trying to tell me, and then you niggas is really trying to tell me all these chicks in here is bad. Like, you really ever hear about somebody in any state making a guy's trip to Minnesota? Really? Do women even want to come visit Minnesota? No, so hold on, bro. You gotta copy the link and paste it. Browser, not Facebook browser. Yeah, so it's like y'all don't fucking come to Minnesota to be fucking seen. You don't fucking do that, bro. So I don't understand why y'all are acting like niggas is just capping. Nobody fucking capping, bro. Y'all fucking know that shit is not happening. You're not, none of y'all that are bad or fine. Why do y'all even say that y'all want to leave Minnesota? You want to leave Minnesota because you don't even like it. I think it's a good place to probably raise a family, do your thing. But to have a fucking family, get the fuck out of here. I mean, to find your chick, the fuck out of here. You'll be surprised. People be surprised that there's even black people in Minnesota, bro. Like on some real shit. When people find out that there's black people in Minnesota, it's a wrap. You see that cut in the back. Yeah, man. You know what it is, man. Hey, yo, shout out my man Anthony Gouillard, bro. Bro hit me up. He was letting me know that they was going crazy. He's actually the one that told me to go live. Bet. Who is this? Okay, bet. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, you already know who that is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know I got you, bro. No, I got you. My man Malik hit me. We got one. Yeah. They called me B middle. Where they at? Man, shut up, man. But yo, and then Tanisha like Turner, why you on that with me, bro? You know I'm him. If there's anybody, not saying that I crushed you or nothing, but like, you know I get hold on. I gotta give you an introduction, bro. Hold on, I'm gonna bring it back. I'll be right back. Yo, this is the hold on. I need y'all to give me a horn. Give me a chill. You know what I'm saying? Chant this shit up. Ray Sean in the motherfucking building, bro.
Yo,
Yo, what's poppin', man? Turn the lights on, nigga.
Nah, I had to put some lotion on my hands. I've been working all day.
Yeah, man.
Y'all ain't finna hey, listen, y'all not finna get on my ass like y'all on this nigga ass about having the mashy knuckles. Fuck that.
Hold on, I'm decent, I think. I'm decent.
Oh,
but no, but what's up, man? They bro, they're killing me right now.
They're on your ass.
Killing me right
Matter of fact,
now,
hey. I got chewed out because I was watching your live. You know? On my I got into it with somebody. You watching this nigga that bashes black women? I'm like, man.
No, I don't get it. Like, so do you really think?
How cool, man?
Let me hear your thoughts. Let me hear, and I
listen, man.
Using my new name. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
You my guy, man. You my guy. I don't agree with everything you say. A lot of shit you do is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I have to tell you, man, brother to brother, cut your shit.
What do you mean?
Cut the shit.
What I do?
You're causing unnecessary controversy amongst the black women in our city.
I think that I'm helping them.
How?
I'm releasing that energy. It's a chakra balance right now. So I think God really sent me here to value these women and be the prophet of prosperity and change. Like
you call this value?
Yeah.
You are demeaning as fuck, nigga. Like, what? You are the definition of belittling, nigga.
I'm not. I speak on, and like I said, bro, I'm really, really careful with my words. I speak on personal traits within certain people. Now,
so you think there's no baddies in Minnesota?
No, I think the population as a whole is mid. I do know a handful.
Okay. So let's go. So let's do this. Are you open to have an honest hour right now? I got some time.
I'll give you an hour. Fuck it,
not even a whole hour. I'm just saying. You know what I mean. Can you be 1,000 and honest and open and transparent right now?
Yeah, I can. But what I'm gonna do too is, if I know that these people possibly have something going on, respectfully, I'm not gonna post their shit. But
no, we ain't gotta post nobody, but we just gonna keep it 100. I know some of the women that you've had endeavors with, right? Mm-hmm. You've had a plethora of beautiful women in your life.
Thank you, brother.
You get what I'm saying? You've had a good selection. Not all of them was. Not all of them. But then let's stop there. You have also chosen women that don't even fit this qualification that you're talking about online.
Yeah, nigga, I'm trying to find them.
But you've dealt with the non-baddie, air quotes. You get what I'm saying? So you can't.
Actually, so you're trying to say one of my girlfriends that you see me with, I've committed to, wasn't fine?
They look good, but the word baddie is relative. Because I've seen a lot of women. I've seen a lot of women.
I'll take that. Because I believe you. I believe you.
Right. I'm not saying they don't look good. You get what I'm saying? But your definition of a bad, what I'm basically saying is you're projecting, right?
No, I'm really not.
You are. You're projecting your opinion, but you're doing it in such a distasteful way. You know what I'm saying?
I was just sharing my opinion.
And then you're comparing them to white women.
No, because look, and the reason why I did that.
What the fuck?
It's beautiful marketing, but the reaon why I did that.
What are you marketing, Haku? You got a dating app coming out, nigga?
Coming soon. But listen. No, look. So what it was, right, is even when Ashley looked up the most attractive, I was hoping somebody did that because it would say Minnesota has the most attractive women. I was already prepared with the stats of what women are the most, are already in Minnesota, what ethnic group. I was already prepared for that. So the reason why I'm saying, even the things that I'm saying, it's not the fact that it's demeaning or it's hateful. And it's you don't have to be here. The reason why some of the people that got offended even saw this shit is because you decided to follow me. I don't follow you. I don't follow you.
Right.
So,
right.
So
let's dissect that. Let's dissect that right there, right?
Yeah.
You're saying they don't have to be here to indulge in your shenanigans with your posts, right?
You don't.
But you don't have to even put that out there. For one, and I'm not even trying to be a pick me, right? Because I'm having my way right now. I'm not on here to find no more women. I'm trying to give some away. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I'm trolling. But at the end of the day, you don't have to announce your dislikes with the black women that we are surrounded by, and then also put them in comparison with white women. And then, like, you already know, bro, the black women as a whole already have it the hardest, right? So then for a black man to come and like add on to that and tear them down even more with, like, you know, very distasteful comments towards them, it's like, who are you to tell them they not bad, right? Because they're a single mom. Some of these single moms ain't single moms because they chose to be. They were forced to be single moms. Niggas really ain't shit. They are fucking women, lying to them, pretending, and then leaving them.
See, now even that niggas ain't shit statement, like
niggas ain't shit, bro.
No, it's no. It's literally a select few niggas that ain't shit, because only a select few of niggas really have their way with women. So what we're not gonna
but
do.
If okay, so if select niggas really ain't shit, why are there more single moms or more broken-hearted women than there is niggas who are stepping up to the plate?
Number one, most niggas are being asked to step up to a plate that was only served for them, and it was only half-baked because they was only supposed to be there for a short time, not a long time. Secondly, after that, a woman has 100% control of whether a man is going to be in her life or in that child's life, or if that child is going to be there. She knows that if she can have a child with a man that is trying to be with her forever, or she can have a child with a man that she was there for a moment. So with that being said, right? With that being said, when niggas ain't shit comes up, that's the norm. But niggas that really know shit, like niggas, even I talked about prime time being a him. Brayshawn is fucking, he's definitely a fucking him. Okay? There's a list of hims. He's on the Himothy list. Like that nigga said he has his way. Cool. We know that. So why would we get to this level that most niggas aren't even at? Whether they like us, whether our money, our looks, or our ambition or job or whatever, why would we get to this level? And then I can't have a preference. What's the point of becoming this type of, this type of man, this type of high caliber man, and then I have to settle for the leftovers of after you've given yourself to all these unqualified guys? That means there was no point of me grinding this hard. There was no point of me becoming this great guy that you looked over until I got great, and you had all these niggas that you deemed as great, but none of them wanted to wife you. So where's the value at? The value is saying, damn, I know that this is what I want. This is what fucks me, but I can't keep them. And then I see niggas out here trying to build themselves up to get the woman back or get the woman that curved them. That's fucking dumb. Get the woman that is going to be with you, whether you're up, down, indifferent, or in the middle.
How does your girl feel? Because you're in a relationship, right?
Yeah.
How does your woman feel about your post towards women?
She only brings it up to me, really, bro, when one of her friends brings it up to her. She really don't care.
But do you see? I don't mean to cut you off, right? I want us to have a healthy dialogue for sure. I respect you, but still, because we friends and like family off of this shit.
Yeah,
but I'm just trying to adjust your perspective. You know what I'm saying? And a very strong-minded man like yourself, it might be hard to do that with. But as a man, I have to, hold you accountable to a certain standard that I hold myself to, and that I got to course correct my guys. You can't be my friend if I can't correct you. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. Because you've corrected me plenty of times. So one thing I would like to say is you realize that you're also embarrassing your woman amongst her friend group, amongst the people that she associates herself with, because she has to answer to I don't know your girl's name, but I don't know your girl's name, but I'm gonna just say Brandy, right? Okay. That's Brandy nigga. That nigga that got 1,000 shares on some crazy shit, that's Brandy nigga. That's the type of nigga she associates with. Then her value goes down because they're devaluing you based off the crazy shit that you put out there. Whether it's for marketing purposes, whether it's for just shits and giggles, but you still are not representing your woman properly because she is a black woman, and you're tearing down black women who don't fit your qualification, then you don't even need to be looking. Not even saying that you are, but them qualifications should even fucking matter because you have somebody at home.
I'm poly.
And then she has to deal with that mentally and emotionally and has to
Rashawn,
answer for
I'm
that and defend and she defends you. I can assure you.
She doesn't have to. See, this is the difference, right?
You're putting her in a position she shouldn't have to be in. That's all I'm saying.
No, she as a woman would be concerning herself with something that doesn't matter. The reason why I even fuck with her on this level is because the funniest part about it is when people come to her, we laugh about it because most of the time it's like, yeah, these people are in my business. And I also tell her, I said, yeah, single women keep women single. You know,
I agree with that. I do agree with that.
Do they got a nigga? No. Most of the women that are talking to you about me don't got a man. I was like, do they know what I do for you? No. So are you willing to give that up regardless of what they say? So no. So what does it matter?
Right, but that's still like that's basically driving a separation though. Go ahead.
No, and the reason why I say that is because your woman's loyalty, your woman's fidelity should be to you. She shouldn't, if your woman is able to be, moved, that means she doesn't trust you. My woman fucks with me because of the simple fact that she answers to me because I provide answers for her questions. Our relationship, if I had to start treating her a certain type of way based on what people would say about her, that's a weak man. I do not let the opinion of the village determine what I do in my home.
But that's you though, right?
Right.
She's a separate person. She has her own identity and she's also a black woman.
Yeah,
so
nothing will happen to her though.
No, right, but listen to me, right? This is how you sound right now. If you are known as the nigga that goes out, fucks a lot of different women, and be in all these different women faces in public, but everybody knows you have a girl, and your reasoning behind, I can kind of do what I want, I can say what I want because I take care of her. That's like a power trip. That's still disrespectful. It is. But I'm telling you, this it might not be your intentions, and I had to learn this with how I carry myself because I'm an arrogant asshole as well, and I like it's my way or the highway too. But with that, you still got to be considerate of the position that you're putting your loved ones in. There's conversation that your woman's having that you probably don't even know about with her friends and people who are probably strangers, and then they looking at her side eye. Now she go out in public, and again, oh, that's Brandy nigga. That's that nigga. That's that nigga who be talking crazy. That's his girl. She's getting pushback on shit she got nothing to do with based off just the association of being your girlfriend.
So
all off of a Facebook post. It's not so Haku. That's selfish.
No, I mean, but yeah, I am. I'm not greedy.
You're supposed to put her in a comfortable position, and then also the position. But how about this? No, listen to this report, right? I got another perspective. You are putting yourself on a very, very high pedestal. I am not the one to tell you that you don't deserve to put yourself there. I'm not the one to tell you that I think you're delusional. I'm not the one to tell you that you are overcompensating, right? But if you are this great man that you portray to be or want the world to portray you as, then instead of targeting the women and making them feel less than themselves, most of the time over shit that they can't change, like having a baby dad or having kids and, whatever, or having a past of dealing with fuck niggas, that's all shit they can't change, right? But because you had bad decision making in the past doesn't mean you can't have better decision making in the current and in the future. So instead of you tearing them down based off shit they can't control anymore, how about you take that energy and guide other men into being better men, right? Or stop trying to tell women how to be women because you're not a woman, and maybe give them some uplifting words and get your shit off in a lighthearted way. Make it a joke. Make it more engaging. Make it more interactive so where they don't feel attacked. Because right now, nigga, these women feel attacked, bro.
I don't care.
But you should, because you can't be great, but you can't be great. You can't be great. No, wait, one second. One thing. You can't be. No, listen. I got you right after this. You can't be a great leader if you cannot follow. And we also have to follow our women just the way we need them to follow us, right? But if you're shitting on them and you're putting them down every chance you get, where are you leading them to? I'm done. I digress with that.
Okay, so I just don't care. And the reason why
that's crazy.
And the reason why I don't care is because if women are emotional beings, right, feelings are based off emotions, right?
Correct.
Okay, so those feelings and emotions are temporary, right? So why the fuck would I listen and follow a woman that bases her permanent situations off temporary emotional feelings that fade? That's fucking stupid. That's what bitches do. That's what little kids do. I'm a grown-ass motherfucking man. I'm going to do something, hold on, bro. I'm going to do something whether I feel like it or not. I'm going to do something whether I feel like it or not, whether it's right or not. The reason why my woman fucks with me and the reason why she's able to deal with that shit is because regardless of whatever people say, whatever people do, she can name 1,000 different ways why I treat them better than a nigga they don't fucking got. That's the only reason. I don't give a fuck what none of these single dusty motherfuckers is talking about. Even the fine dusty ones. Who gives a fuck? Why? Because you still, most of you, regardless of how ugly I am, regardless of how wide my gap is, regardless of how short my dreads and how pushed back my hairline is, none of you have a nigga better. And most of you haven't had your daddy show you a nigga better and or love your mama better. It doesn't matter. I don't fucking give a fuck. Because at the same
But why are you blaming them for something they don't have control over?
Yes, they do. You have control over.
They don't got control of their daddy leaving their life.
No, you have control over you being an adult and breaking the cycle. See, the reason why I talk the way I talk is because I'm one of those niggas that's breaking the cycle, regardless of how long
you got kids. How cool?
No, 32 and no. The reason
why
don't
have children.
Yeah, the reason why is because I wanted to give a woman my last name before I gave her a child. So I can talk like so. And the reason why I said that is so I can know the difference. I can be the difference. So I know what it takes not to be a deadbeat dad. I know what it takes to have responsible sex and or possibly go through hiccups and have to figure it the fuck out regardless of what's going to happen.
Let me ask you a follow-up question. You said you know what it takes not to be a deadbeat dad, but you're not a father. You don't know what comes, but you don't listen. You don't know what comes along with the emotional distress, mental, spiritual, physical, financial distress of being a parent as a father or as a mother. A lot of times, this shit literally changes you, bro, unwarrantedly, unknowingly, like you just don't know. Having a child literally changes you, bro. It alters your whole fucking reality. And the things that, and I'm speaking from experience, bro, from having two mothers, two sons by two different mothers, very close in age, right? And not knowing my irresponsibility, I fit that fuck nigga category, but I'm a good nigga now. You know what I'm saying? So I give a little grace because I fit those qualifications, right? So I'm a little more understanding. I give a lot more grace, and I've seen the process of what it is being a single mom, bro. I'm a good nigga. My kid's mama still don't want to fuck with me.
Okay, so with that being said, right? Can you hear me? I hear you. Being said, right? So it's like that's why I said, who gives a fuck? If you're gonna be a good nigga, you're gonna be a good nigga anyway. And if I got one woman that I'm protecting or providing, or if I'm in a poly relationship, why the fuck would I concern myself with the opinions of people that aren't under my protection or provision? I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't give a fuck about what none of these niggas say, because when they see me, most of these niggas that talk shit bow their head and or shake my hand and get the fuck out the way.
Right.
And then these women that got shit to say, they'll be woofing. And the only reason why they're woofing is because they're not niggas that will really be woofing and I get to throwing hands. And or none of these women got niggas that after I'm woofing, after you came to my status that I didn't tag you in, not even your fucking daddy is going to pull up to get knocked the fuck out. That's just what it is.
But why do you want to knock them out?
Look, if you're going to come at me and you're going to try to test me, you're going to do these things, like I speak in general. And then when people make personal attacks, my personal attack is hitting you in the mouth. I can't do that on social media. I can't do that to women. None of these niggas that's really on this, oh, this nigga's a loser, this or that. You can say it in my face, that's fine. You wouldn't touch me though.
Right. But you know, this is some provoking shit too at the same time.
But that's, for me, that's weakness. Why? There's nothing nobody can fucking say and or do that's gonna make me feel a certain type of way. Get the fuck out of here. Sound like a fucking pussy.
Yeah, but you also got to realize that you might have a stronger mind than most, right? You also don't have the same amount of like the world isn't attacking you on a daily basis, Haku. Haku is attacking, but nigga, okay, so but as a man,
I said one statement that was in general, and I said it's mid. And and hold on, if you motherfuckers that think it's not you specifically, if you motherfuckers think it's so mid, so not mid, all you niggas, why don't any of you got any women at all? None. Most of you niggas don't got not nan stench or pussy. None. but the women aren't mid. Like, shut the fuck up, nigga. Like, the only reason why I'm even known in Minnesota is for 4 things. 1, playing basketball in high school. 2, was supposedly having sex with women. 3, was selling cars. 4 is talking shit. And 2 out of the 4, I don't do no more. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, the reason why people is even talking to me crazy is because you can't disprove it. There's not one woman on here that fucked with me or that I fucked with that curved me or can say I'm a trick or can say I did them wrong. And I got bodies. And the reason why they're bodies, because they're fucking dead and they're not coming back and they can't speak no more. Because there's nothing you can say bad about me. Not one woman that said I took them on a date, hit them up to be trying to court them, hit them up to give them flowers or do anything, can say even if I stopped fucking with them, he cut me off or he was tripping or nobody.
There's I've heard some, but Haku, I've heard some of those stories, right?
Who?
About you.
And I would want them to prove it. I would want them to prove it because there's a handful of bitches I took out on a date.
Right. So let me ask you this:
the fuck?
Why weren't those women that you chose? I'm gonna dig a little deeper, right? I don't know if you can see me because I'm in the car now, but I'm gonna dig a little deeper. You've had these very high standards for a long time. You've been a great man for a long time, so that means you're very selective about the women that you claim to be your woman, not just somebody you fucking on or just fucking around with, but like for you to be my girl, my woman, that means I hold you to a very high standard. That's a position that a lot of women don't get the access to, right? So that means you chose particular women that fit these high standards. Why didn't they work out?
Because of them.
But how? If they're great women, you chose a great woman. So what was so wrong with her that it didn't work out?
It's the same thing. It's like I could have been a great man to her in the beginning, and she could have thought that I changed. Her mannerisms changed, and or I actually try to give people the benefit of the doubt. I treat it like a credit card. This is your balance. You're at 100%. As long as you are spending it and paying it off, whichever way that it needs to be, and the balance is full every month, you're not in debt. Once you start charging your card and then you maxed out your card and then you still want more, now you're fucked up. You didn't make it just off the simple fact that you're no longer creditable. It's that simple.
Do you work with those women? Do you try to build, and they never turned it around. They never got it together.
No, and that's perfectly fine. I don't hold them against that. And the reason why I say that is because I don't take things personal. It's not, oh my God, she didn't want to do this for me, so now I'm not a good man. No, it's like she just wanted to do something else. That's perfectly fine. Who fucking cares? I can't be mad that we didn't work out. Who cares? I still got to go on living, and or I still got to go find somebody who.
Do you do any self-reflecting after these situations don't work out? Like, okay, what could I have done better? What did I do? What didn't I do? Like, do you do that?
Yeah, I do it during the relationship.
Okay.
Like I'm really big on accountability, and I'm also really big on when I fuck up, I don't want to wait to get it right. I want to fix it right now. So I want to figure out, even if I have to talk about the solution later, I want to at least give you acknowledgement. Like, look, this is the problem we are going through right now. Instead of forcing you to communicate, I would like for our next conversation to be a more constructive and positive one. And then when we can come back together and talk, let's do that. Like, I'm one of those niggas that take accountability. I'm also one of those people that works on his tone because I know that my tone, and I have a deep voice, that the shit gets, loud. Because I'm not gonna put my hands on you.
Are you marriage minded, Haku? Are you marriage minded, right?
Not government wise. No, I'm union minded. I would entrust my woman with my estate and like benefits, yeah, I wouldn't put the government in my shit. No,
I understand that. I kind of agree with that to a degree as well. Do you have your current girlfriend under that union right now?
No, but we're creating a trust
Okay.
to where between our relationship, it's just things that I would say like, this is what I'm contributing, this is what you're contributing, these are the things that we're going to do. Just off the fact that I'm trying to work towards something. Even if it doesn't work out with us being together, I want you to be straight and I want to be straight. So it's just like, I have no problem with anything that I'm doing and or going in the box by myself, because the people that I take care of and the people that I sacrifice things for are okay. I'll go broke. I'll go without so that my family will be okay. I don't care.
And those are the traits that I do respect about you. You know what I'm saying? Honestly. But I just personally feel, right? And I'm not here to persuade you, convince you or anything, because I know you, nigga. You don't give a fuck. You stuck, right? But I would challenge you to try to put more energy into a positive aspect instead of only negative aspects. That way there's at least a balance. You get what I'm saying? Because you're gonna be entitled to how you feel based off your experience and what you observe. That's fine.
Bro, they never listen to that. When I be talking positive about people, even when I share Ashley shit, they don't even like that shit. But they'll support her when.
Mean you can,
but no, hold on.
That don't mean you conform, though.
No, it's not conform. I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna be me.
Right.
And the reason why I say that is off the simple fact that when people go against me, that's when people are supported. But when they're not talking against me, people stop fucking with them. That's fake. That's fake as fuck. And when I do share women's shit, I do support shit. Nigga, people don't even understand, like, the Black Women's Wealth Alliance on Broadway, I volunteer for.
Thank you.
I'm setting up business deals for Black women that actually do this shit. And all I'm doing is speaking.
Look how cool. Excuse me, Black women, how y'all doing? I'm having a social experiment with my friend right now. We're live with like a bunch of people. He has a particular viewpoint on Black women. I don't agree. But I want to ask you guys a question. Do you feel, as a Black woman in this community, the North Side, right, that Black women have a stronger target on them than anybody else? Like, you guys deal with a lot more disrespect, a lot more. You don't feel that way? Do you feel equal?
I feel equal.
You do. Okay.
Hold on, let her. I can't hear you.
Disrespect depends on the person.
Hey, Brayshawn, turn your camera.
I don't know if they want to be on camera.
Okay, you're right.
But she said it depends on the person.
It depends on the person and the way you carry yourself.
Right.
Like, I haven't been disrespected.
But maybe not directly, but I mean, as a Black woman in the community of Black women, do you feel like Black women get disrespected the most? You don't? So, okay, now that's your opinion. I respect that, right? But when you're on, I don't know if you're on social media, Facebook or whatever, or Instagram, do you see posts?
But you want me to tell you?
You do.
But you want me to tell you why?
Okay.
See, it's a reason behind it.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't respect you, how you expect me to respect you?
Right.
So it's really not about whether it's the majority getting disrespected. It's about how you carry yourself. Because women do stuff and then wonder why you being disrespected.
Mm-hmm.
Watch how you carry it. I've seen it where a woman can walk in the room. There's a difference between a girl and a woman. If a girl walk in the room, men might not react.
Mm-hmm.
But if a woman, a grown woman who know how to act, walk in the room, men be like, no, don't do that in front of her.
Right.
Wait a minute, don't do that.
Right.
They'll cut everything off, shut it clean down.
Right.
But if you don't.
Let me ask you a follow-up question, and I won't take up too much of your time. I appreciate you, by the way. Do you have any children, man?
I got 6 daughters.
You have 6 daughters. Are you with the father?
Nope.
All right. Now, do you feel like single moms get a lot of disrespect based off them being single moms, whether they chose to be or not?
Yeah.
You do?
I can say that.
Now you can relate to that.
I can relate to that.
And that's a part of our conversation as well, because a lot of men feel like they can belittle single mothers as if it was their choice. Exactly. Or like, oh, you should have knew who you lay down with. Like, and I was explaining to my friends, because he doesn't have no children. When you have a child, both the man and the women alter completely.
It do.
You ain't married when you had kids.
You're a single parent, regardless of whether y'all together or not.
And you pregnant now. Congratulations.
My whole thing, being a single parent could go either way.
Right.
Because see, people get backlash. Yeah, women get disrespected, but men get turned down.
Right. That's a fact.
Men get turned down for being single. Yeah.
I like her. I like her.
But you expect him to
I
deal
like
with
her.
you and your single parent.
Right.
I like her. I
So-
like her. Hey, yo, she's
It-
real.
it- yes, I
It's
definitely
Steve.
appreciate y'all input,
Hey,
and
yo,
I
for
won't. I
real.
got people in line. Thank y'all so much. Y'all have a blessed night. All right, sweetheart.
Hey, yo, hold on, man. I want to shout out Bray Sean for that. Yo, that's support right there. Like, on some real shit. Like, hold on, bro. I really appreciate you because, you know, you kind of turned up. You turned up with that.
I like to live in the reality in real time, not just some Facebook shit. This real life. I created single mothers, nigga. I come from one. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit! Yo,
I'm just being real. I'm
out.
being real,
I
gang.
created single mothers.
I did. I created two.
I created single mothers is wild.
Listen, bro, it's just my reality, brother, and I'm not running from it. And I understand my contribution to the shit that you post about. Those women didn't expect me to do the things that I did. They didn't expect to fall out of love with me and then resent me. You know what I'm saying? Like they thought it was going to be some happy ever after shit. It did not turn out that way. So, right, but that's based off where I was as a little boy. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And sometimes you cannot redeem yourself from that shit because the amount of damage that you have caused is sometimes unrepairable.
Oh my God.
Just being honest. I literally, before I hopped on your live, I promised to God, bro, I was on the phone with my best friend. She has 2 children. She says she probably would never allow her kids to talk to their dads until they get older and do it on their own. And I had to understand, but listen, I had to understand why. It's not because she was being bitter or spiteful. It's because
I hear that. Keep going.
It's because of the inconsistencies on the fathers we have coming in and out of the child's life. Now the child is looking for their dad and they can't find them. Now that the child is expecting things, now they're disappointed. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes these mothers, not in my situation, but sometimes in these other situations, these mothers are trying to do the best they can to not only protect themselves and their mental state, but their child and the trauma that's going to come with, you know, the yo-yo effect. Sometimes you're here, sometimes you're not on when you feel like it. But the thing is, when you're a single mom, you have to be a single mom. But you have to be a not shit, heartless woman to give up on your child.
Can I ask you a question?
What's up, brother?
So we're gonna do it quick too, because I got another one follow up. Do you think, and have you been through a situation to where you yourself have experienced a woman that, regardless of what you were willing to do and how much you were trying to see your kids, withheld your kids from you based on your personal relationship? Okay.
Yes.
Do you think that a majority or a minority of men are going through a similar situation to where they may possibly want to be in their child's life, but the way that the relationship is with the mother is the reason why they backed off?
Man, let me ask you a question, because I'm on this app, the little shit that you sent me, so I don't know.
Okay.
How many people are on your live right now?
We got 20 overall on everything, 17 on Facebook.
Okay. So I'm going to be completely transparent and vulnerable, right? And I'm going to use myself as the example.
Okay.
I have friends that are half-ass fathers, right? And they create excuses based off their child's mother's actions on why they're not in their child's life, right? Me personally, I have one child's mother where me trying to be an active parent, I'm currently facing charges behind it.
Right.
So there is only so far I'm willing to go for my own freedom.
Right.
Because I'm not going to jeopardize my freedom to be a father until I'm in a position where certain things aren't lingering and you know, being held over my head. You know what I'm saying? But there's fathers out here who, oh, she argued too much, I ain't going to get my kids this weekend. That's some bitch ass shit, bro. It's not about her. Go get your fucking kids.
For real.
Because one thing I know for sure, when you're doing everything right, it's hard to be held accountable for anything wrong. So if you're inconsistent, or you're half-assing, or if you're part-timing to a person that is not half-assing, that is full-timing, or isn't inconsistent, yes, there's going to be frustration there. There's going to be some disappointment there. There's going to be ill feelings there because they're giving their all and you're given the bare minimum return for someone that is supposed to get all of you no matter what. There's niggas who refuse to go get a job because they don't want to be put on child support. I don't want the white man in my business. So you're not gonna take care of your fucking kids. You're not even hustling enough to go put. Okay, you're not gonna get your kids. You're not gonna go get a job, and you're not gonna hustle to go at least drop off a few dollars every month. Hey, here's this for the house. Here's this for some food. Here's this for some clothes. Here's this towards school or daycare. You're not even gonna do that because of your ill, feelings towards how you expect your child's mother to act with you, and she's not. So now your kid has to suffer. I can literally text my son's mom right now, my other son. I can text her right now, like, hey, I would love to come get him. I would love to spend some time with him. I got $1,000 for you right now. She's not even gonna text me back. So there are some situations, and I have been an inconsistent father too, though, right? But those are for different reasons. But I've always tried to be an active father and be a part of my kid's life.
So hold on, Brady. Just to catch you on that, right? Because it's so crazy, right? That you can take acknowledgement, you can take onus and responsibility and say, look, I understand why some women will do some shit to protect their kids because the father is inactive, but wants to get active now. But then we get our past held against us. So now the man is reprimanded because, I'm going to judge him by his past. But when he's dealing with me, I don't want him to judge me on my past. That's bullshit.
It is. No, it really is. I'm agreeing. I'm just agreeing with you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because the reason why I said that is I am tired of hearing good men, whether they made poor decisions, become good men now, give the grace that you will never fucking receive. You're never going to receive that. So I'm saying give grace to the graceful and grateful. Give grace to those that deserve it. The women that know me, that know that I'll do anything for them, they're not fucking talking shit. The only one that's probably talking shit, and I wish she would come on here and really talk about how I get down with women, is my godmom, Dominique LaRue that's in this motherfucker. Because real life, let her get up on this motherfucker and try to tell motherfuckers what type of man I am. And my godmom brings in 10, 15, other women in her family for a family event, and I'm taking care of all of them.
Right.
And I just do that.
I agree. I agree with you. But this is my rebuttal to that. And this is something I've had to grow into my manhood with, right? Because we are the man. Because we are titled as the providers and the protectors and the person who is supposed to shelter and things of that nature, there are some things that we're going to have to bite the bullet on for the greater good of things, right? We can't always match the energy of women. We can't always, what about you? We'll tit for tat and shit. Like there's sometimes we have to be selective with the battles that we choose to take on for the greater good and a better outcome. And I'm only speaking more so for the children. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're just a single man, no kids, and the woman ain't got no kids, and y'all ain't got no kids together, and y'all just on some toxicity shit, then you know what I'm saying? Fuck it. But when it comes to the children, bro, as a man and as a father, you're supposed to do whatever it takes, unless you know what I'm saying, you're in a certain position that is just your hands, you can't do nothing else. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just speaking for the bullshit ass excuses that I hear on a daily. I've heard some of my friends tell women that they were attracted to and wanted to fuck with that they didn't even have kids so they can lure these women in.
I don't condone lying. So niggas that lie for pussy are cowards.
But listen, this is what I'm saying. Ultimately, the moral of what I'm saying is, right, the majority of the women that are moving the way they're moving or doing certain things that they're doing is in response of the repetitiveness of the bullshit that they've had to endure with men. But listen, bro. But listen, whether they sleep with them or not, a lot of people are walking around with masks. They're manipulative and they know it. And some motherfuckers try to master, and some motherfuckers have mastered being manipulative. And they know what it takes to lure women in and get them to be open and vulnerable, and so they can take advantage of them, bro. And when a woman, see, the thing is, this is where I have to fight you on too, because as men, women aren't coming at us like that. We get the not shit women and the ones that try to get us for what we got. But that's not the majority of them, but the majority of men that's coming in women's lives is fucking them over. So after you've been fucked over 1,000 times and you've been tricked and bamboozled 1,000 times, you get fed up, bro. You get scorned and you get scarred and you get trauma from that shit. And then you get forced into a position where you don't know nothing else. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear that as an excuse because, and the reason why I say that, men only do what women allow. The only way that we can become fuckboys or we can become nothing ass niggas, we can become niggas that are just fucking and going is if that's the opportunity. If it was the norm, if it was the standard for like it was back in the day for niggas to even get some pussy was to be with you and or marry you, niggas are going to do what they're going to do and they're going to do what they're made to do. And then the biggest difference is most of these niggas that are out here learning how to be a man or being told how to be a man are listening to a woman that's never fucking had a man. You're trying to be something that this motherfucker never had an example of, that she learned about from a motherfucker that never seen it, that was told by a motherfucker that never had one. You're being compared to an imaginary nigga. And
now I agree to like, now I do agree to that. How can you maintain some shit you never had? I understand that.
So now watch this. So now we're being told to be this nigga. And we're being told in the same breath now that women are equal, if not greater to men. And we're being told to respect this woman's accolades and money and or resources. And we're being told to respect them and achieve more than she has so she doesn't have to use it. Why the fuck should I listen to somebody that is automatically trying to look for a superior and judge me on something they've never had?
Yeah, so I agree with you, and I'm not trying to make excuses for women, but I'm not a woman. I don't date men. You get what I'm saying? I don't.
That's why I don't talk to niggas. I'm talking women.
No. Listen to me though. Listen to what I'm trying to say though. I can't empathize with some shit I don't relate to. I can't fathom some shit I've never experienced because I've never dated a man. I've only dated women. You get what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to adjust my lens to be receptive of their point of view based off what I see. And I know from being a reform fuck nigga and still knowing a lot of fuck niggas, that I'm just being honest, and still knowing a lot of fuck niggas, the lengths. I'm not even going to talk about niggas, I'm talking about me. I know the lengths that I've been to and went just to get some pussy, bro. Or just to get a woman to fall in love with me and I had no real intentions with her. And that's your nature. But that's the nature of a lot of men. Black, white, Asian, it don't matter. That's just the nature of men because a lot of that shit is society based and influenced.
No, wait, watch this. It's instinctual. So what happened back in the day to protect women and girls from other men? Men, you had a man in the house. Yeah. How many women? Now, are there some women that grew up in a 2-parent household that are promiscuous and out here getting thrashed? Yes.
Yes.
But the majority of the ones that don't have a man in the house. And for the girls, and that's why I said single women make women single, for the girls and or young ladies and women that grow up to be active with men, those same women that come from a 2-parent household begin to hang out with the majority of women that did not. So therefore, what do they always say? You are the company that you keep. And I love what you said in the beginning when you first came on. You said, I got niggas, or I know niggas. I got friends that are deadbeats, fathers. Like, you're better than me, bro, because none of my niggas are deadbeat fathers at all. Like, I wouldn't, like me personally, I wouldn't even hang out with that.
But let me clear that part of it though, right? You know what I'm saying? Because as I'm walking into my manhood, I also know that I have a purpose to have a positive influence and impact on other men. I'm sorry? What's going on, sir?
You robbed my car, brother.
Huh?
You robbed my car at that intersection back
Was that you? Bro, I apologize. So I did not see you. I promise to God.
Is there anything else like that too? Do you happen to have your insurance card on you there?
I do not have it on me right now, but I'll gladly give you my information.
Love it.
Yep.
Get your ID on you?
I do not.
Can I have your ID, please?
I do not have it.
Okay, let's go talk to that police officer right over
here. You can go talk to them gladly.
We gotta be both though. Otherwise, it's hit and run.
I mean, that's fine. If you want to go do that, then you can do that.
Yeah, but we both have.
But I can give you my information, and you can take it, and we can converse about it later. I have things that I need to do. I don't have time for that.
Yo, I'm gonna let my nigga handle that real quick. Sound like some shit was different. Make sure he's good. Hold on.
You can post. You perfect.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be doing that. So what we gonna do, my nigga? Sound like some personal shit's going on. Shout out my nigga Ray Sean, man. Definitely for coming through. Make sure he's good. You know, make sure he's good and everything. He's good. But at the end of the day, when I'm saying the things that I'm saying, and people are getting upset, yo, y'all ain't shit. Fuck y'all ain't shit. We just went viral with that clip. That's a clip though. No, I'm not doing them like actually, I'm not doing them like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't messy. I'm not gonna be exposing my niggas' personal information for no clout. That's some lame ass nigga shit. You know, fuck that. Other than that though, even though that was spicy, that's definitely going on YouTube. I'm so confused, bro. Like, and it kind of broke my heart. But I understand where, you know, Brishad's coming from as a reformed fuck nigga. He's trying to make sure he's okay. If you don't like the women here, then you can always leave, you know? Nobody forced you to be here. Nobody forced you to be interested in black women here in Minnesota. That's why I ship y'all in. You know what I'm saying? Like, shut up. But do y'all see what I'm talking about though? Like, these are the things I got to deal with. Y'all want to get mad at me because I said an open statement, and then I'm supposed to care and then pay attention to all your little hateful little speeches, and then you, not only that, you want me to care about it. Shit is crazy. Shit is crazy, man. Shit is insane. Being mid only because she let you touch her. She talking about his baby mama. Hey, yo. Minnesota mid t-shirts coming out soon. Is you mid or not? Hey, yo. We got to do a show. Is you mid or not, bro? Mid or not is crazy. Because there's some joints on here like, Eric, I lived in Minnesota for a good minute before I moved out. Let me see what she's talking about. There's a lot of makeup. Mid cheeks. Middingtonitis. Mid soda. This is mid soda, bro. No, this nigga that share, he might have shared my shit, bro. But yeah, dog, like, are y'all really that mad, bro? Like, and it's so sad. I'll be sharing all kind of people's shit. I'll be being nice to all kind of motherfuckers, and y'all never want to do nothing. Everyone looking for something that doesn't exist. No, good women do exist. They just hang around bad bitches, and then they become bad bitches. That's why they say once a good girl goes bad, she's gone forever. That's a fucking fact. After you get a good girl that's gone bad, you get her back. She's just okay. She's all right. She's not good. No, she's okay. It's decent condition now. That's just what it is. See, men have to go through trials and tribulation to become something. A man that doesn't go through anything in life is a weak man. A woman that doesn't go through anything in life is a graceful woman. And women going through things in life shouldn't be traumatic. And the biggest traumatic thing women do is have sexual relationships. So, and or trauma-based is children, like physical trauma. Outside of that, that shit's just fucking stupid, bro. Like, motherfuckers is getting mad at me because I'm basically telling you to be in shape. Or I'm telling you my personal preference. You see how when all these people were getting mad at me, calling me out my name, calling me gay, calling me ugly. You see how I didn't
certain
care?
things aren't lingering, and
I didn't give a flying fuck, bro. Like, I didn't cry, I didn't complain, I didn't bitch, I didn't moan. And if you ever notice, I never call people out their name. For all the people that y'all got disrespectful tonight, all the people, look at all the statuses, all the replies. I didn't call nobody a bitch, a whore, nothing. I don't do that. You know what I mean? But I'll have people speak on derogatory terms towards me based on how they feel about what I say. And the funnier fact is, regardless of what y'all say or how I feel about it, I still never disrespect you. This is one reason why I hold myself to a high standard, and this is why when people of lesser quality of character speak on the words I say, I don't give a fuck, because their character is weak, and if your character is weak, when you add it up, the words are weak. Most of these motherfuckers are weak. Like, it's just really that simple. No, it's all in the features, and you're valid. This boy is just saying stuff just to say it. I see more non-attractive light skin than anything. Maybe it's Minnesota. Let's see. Moderate. Nah. There we go. Truth comes out. Hold on, what? Oh. Hopefully she ain't got no kids on there. Yeah. But like, this is the shit that be calling me mid though. Try to say they not mid, like, get the fuck out of here. Mid as fuck. Minnesota. That's what they should call it. Minnesota. Like, for real, nigga. Yo, the fact that they said trans man is crazy. Hey, the fact they said trans man is wild. You must be a virgin. No, I'm gonna talk to your mama and we'll find that. Nigga said you must be a virgin. And they just be like, look at these niggas. These are niggas talking to me. Bro, you still go to Chuck E. Cheese, little nigga. Go to fucking Chuck E. Cheese. Your boy got light up shoes. You in your mama house still. You in your mom crib. You in your mama crib. All that purple and lavender. You can't talk to me while you still sleeping with your mama crib, bro. Even if you got roommates, say you got friends that you live with, that's fine. But when you live at your mama house, you can't like kind of disrespect me, bro, about what I'm doing, you know. Now, if you live with your mama and you're helping her out, paying her bills and taking care of her, you're contributing to your family, that's cool. But if you got to live at your mom's crib, bro, like, you got to focus on other shit to do first. And then we can start talking. Like, I'm not talking shit when I'm couch bouncing. Yo, I am everywhere, though. This is crazy. I'm about to blow up. Paul Harris, I want to talk about the word is baddie. I've been all over in Minnesota, and I'll say he needs to get out more. And I'm from a state where most people would say has some of the most beautiful women on earth. Y'all are black men that fuck white women. That's just is what it is. This is crazy. I'm glad I helped y'all out today, though. I'm trying to see, did I tag him? Not Nam was tagged, bro. That shit is funny as fuck. That shit was funny as fuck. Like, live on Lake Street. Hold on, bro. Nigga, that shit was funny. Nigga, the live on Lake Street shit. Did y'all see that? Where's the live on Lake Street post, bro? Oh my God. Where's that shit at? The niggas took it down, bro. That shit was funny as fuck. The niggas got me quick. I was like, damn, why did you? how'd you get me that quick, bro? Like, them niggas got me quick as fuck. I was like, God damn, bro. You see this shit though? Like, look at all this shit. People just getting upset and mad. I don't understand it though. I'm probably gonna get some more backlash. I got a couple people, like, I don't know, like, now they want to interview me. I got people calling me to do an interview about what? About what? Y'all are mid, like, are y'all really trying to tell me, like shit, I could be mid. Fuck it, I'm mid too. Like, they going to skin you alive. How cool is Siki? You better leave them ladies alone, gang. Look, I'm not listening to a woman and feeling threatened by a woman, and they can't even get their baby daddy to listen. Like, let alone that. I'm not scared of no woman that kids don't even pay attention to them. Like, you're not a threat to me. And I would really hold my phone and record you trying to chase me, and I'll run 5 to 6 miles and you'll never catch me. Like, nobody cares. Nobody cares, bro. Nobody cares. But it's been fun. It's been 3.5 hours, y'all. I'm about to get off of here, chop this shit up. Brayshawn, Ashley, Primetime Kent, thank y'all for coming. Everybody that's been here from the beginning, I appreciate you. You're probably gonna hear from me. I just got hit up about two fucking podcasts, man. I probably got to do the live on Lake Street. I'm definitely doing Trap Right. Probably Trap Right first. I'll be on a little bit later, bro. Fuck. We out.